And we are live, but our DM is having some connection issues, so we will be just a sec.
The
No,
Wi-Fi.
I'm not. Sure.
Hey, you're back. All right.
I mean, I was never gone. I just didn't
Oh,
change
yeah.
which email. It's going to take a minute for the
To
high
everything
speed
to
to
upload.
kick
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
So hopefully people can hear me.
Oh, we lost our Tromlin.
Curses.
It'll be back.
Yep.
Well, I'm just going to be up here in the Copernicus box saying hello and welcome, internet
That's cool.
friends and webcomic fans. It's
Hi.
me, your friendly neighborhood dungeon biologist, welcoming you to another steaming, heaping helping of Trash Heroes.
Woo.
It's the D&D stream that recollects the epic adventures of a wildly improbable collection of horrible creatures known as the Trash Heroes. Our players, as always, are this collection of internet cartoonists and creators and makers of various things. Check out all the links in the upper right-hand corner that lead to their various support systems and websites and places where you can find stuff. Always feed your local artists. Yeah, and so without further ado, hopefully I'm still seeing a flashing light over here, so hopefully I'm actually visible
I can see ya. You look good.
on the audience.
Yep.
Well, you guys can see me in Discord. I have no idea how I'm appearing
I
on
got the
Twitch.
stream up as well.
Cool. Well, let me introduce the heroes. First up tonight, we have the larger-than-life pit fighting superstar that is Oogna Sugar Tusks? Question mark.
Still
Maybe
Oogna.
you have names.
Definitely just Oogna. We'll see.
Next up is our trickster, cleric, rogue, baker, and all-around party animal, Tromlin Darioles.
I'm so tired.
And then there's the wild magic streaming sensation, Morgan the Fairy, I guess now.
Clap if you believe in fairies, that you can use your hands or your ass.
Nice.
And finally, our sweet old grandpa, who's also accidentally an ancient warlock, Copernicus Sunshine.
Horrifying catchphrase.
These are the voyages of
Of our trash.
Trash Heroes. I'm just gonna refresh the stream because I'm not seeing anything. I'm assuming that the audience heard all of that. The audience can tell us if they didn't catch all of that. I see some audience in the chat.
Yep.
They can hear us.
We're
Inertial O says yes. Excellent.
nice.
I am now actually on the high speed Wi-Fi, technically. We're paying all this money for high speed internet, and then I was like, I'm just on the Wi-Fi.
Whatever. Why is it so slow?
Why is the streaming not working? So when we last left our heroes, oh my goodness.
A few things happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, some stuff happened. So we began in combat with the Faceless Ones in the Dark Tower of Durthang, in the very treasure hoard of Cache the Deathless. Tromlin had gained possession of the Scrying Stone, the Clue, also known as the Eye of Baba Yaga, or the Raven's Eye. He was fleeing down the stairs with Fetid, as the rest of the party fought off the Faceless Ones in the treasure room that also contained a portal to the southern deserts. Teleporting past the Faceless Ones with Thunderstep, Copernicus and Morgan fled the room to join with Tromlin on the stairs, but then Fetid, further down, encountered two more Faceless Ones on the stairwell and took off into the labyrinth to draw them off using his taunt ability. Realizing that the party had no real way to get through the labyrinth without Fetid, Oogna had an inspiration and said, I got a goddamn plan, and got everyone to get on the back of the owlbear tray, charging back up towards the portal, fighting past the two Faceless Ones with all her might. Oogna managed to take them out, which causes them to explode, leaving half the group paralyzed and running out of spell slots. But then Morgan, who was channeling an incredible wild magic surge that had been building in this room for the entire scene, and spending all of her sorcery points, cast a legendary dimension door that would pass through the portal to the other side in the desert, even though Dimension Door isn't supposed to work that way. And this caused a whirlwind of wild magic chaos, shattering the force barrier around the portal, just as Cache the Deathless and the last two Faceless Ones appeared in the chaos. Oogna urged Trey with everybody on him through the Dimension Door, while Morgan was spacing in and out of reality with this wild magic surge. Copernicus tried to grab her out of the wild magic hurricane and just came away with a small blue sheep. The party crossed the threshold just as Cache cast a powerful eldritch bolt that killed Morgan, resulting in a massive wild magic explosion. And from your perspective in the desert, the Dimension Door and the portal just winked out of existence as the Tower of Durthang's treasure room exploded in a chaos storm of force, destroying the portal. And of course, killing Morgan then, which ended the Dimension Door spell. Lost now in the desert, instead, the party found that the sheep had actually turned into a porcelain figure, some remnant of wild magic, and Morgan was truly gone. Mourning and lost in the desert, the party found a large magical stone nearby and set up their magical other dimensional tent that you got from Sir Godfrey so that you could get a long rest finally after many adventures and running entirely out of spell slots. During the night, Tromlin had a dream of the Raven Queen and his wooden puppet son, who told him that he must attune the clue to himself to break its power held by Cache. And that this will probably take a day, so this has not yet been done. Perny did an identify ritual to learn more about the stone, and figured out that it would take about a day to do this. But in the morning, the party also found that the sheep had crumbled, leaving only a large egg behind, the size of a goose's egg. Meanwhile, outside the tent, Prince Assad had fled in the night as well. The Leonid. Outside the tent, the large magical stone had in fact become a cave, what Perny had determined to be the legendary Cave of Wonders, with a djinn named Babu relaxing outside. Perny offered him some tea that Tromlin made an incredible roll to create as a peace offering. And so Perny bargained with the djinn for a wish, agreeing to perform a service that is not super well defined, something that had been taken out of the Southlands by the enemies of the djinn into the desert, must be stolen or secured by Perny and his friends. Upon making the deal, the egg hatched, revealing that Morgan has in fact been reincarnated as a fairy. Morgan is now like somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 12 inches tall, little fluttering fairy creature, still with satyr's horns and white hair/fur. The party then had to resist the magical temptations of the treasures in the Cave of Wonder, managed to do so and escape, but not before the djinn took a look at Oogna at one point and said, "Granted," implying that another wish had been made. Escaping the area, the party followed the trail left by Prince Assad, eventually came to a large pavilion in the desert of many tents and many Leonids celebrating Prince Assad's return. And Assad, of course, was all decked out in his royal garb with his bejeweled sword and all the rest of it now. And just as you came over the rise and began descending towards this party, Tromlin noticed that upon one of the tables of food, there is a huge cake that seems to have been made to exactly comprise the image of Oogna's face.
That's not ominous.
And that is where we shall begin. Oh, and I skipped over also after the return of Morgan, that Oogna and Morgan professed their feelings for each other.
Yeah, finally.
We were kind of, yeah, finally.
Do you know what you call it when when you've been wanting two characters to get together for so long, and then one of them actually dies and gets replaced in another body, and you're no longer sure if you're wishing for the same relationship anymore. You know what that's called? The Ship of Theseus.
Oh, good.
No!
Nice.
That
Good.
may be your best
Clown.
one.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
How
think
long
that
have
may
you
be
been
Peter's
waiting?
best.
Since
You know,
last game?
it occurred to me when we were waiting for this session to start. I'm like, hey, wait a minute.
Hey, we should have Theseus this.
Yeah, this is
My
perfect.
goodness. If you remove all of the parts of the previous adventure,
Yeah.
is it still the same adventure? I should also address a couple things before we get into the game. One, you did already realize that Princess Sod had grabbed the bag of holding.
Oh, right.
So Morgan's bag of holding is still in your possession. Assad left it in the tent when he fled in the night, although he did take the magic crossbow that he had found. Secondly, when the sheep crumbled and you found the egg inside, along with that egg, you would have found Morgan's attuned items.
Ooh.
Because otherwise, when you reincarnate, you lose that stuff. So that would
Yeah,
include, just really quickly, that would include, so that does not include Morgan's like backpack and clothes and
Oh, your
weapons.
sex toy collection.
That's in
Yep.
the bag of holding, so
Oh, okay.
we're not
There
worried
you
about
go.
that. But
There you go.
Yeah,
she
it was
does
too big
look
for
a
no-
bit different, and I do have a little intro for her if you guys want to see the new
Ooh.
Morgan.
But just before you do that quickly, I just want to say what you find in that in the porcelain figure when it disintegrates was a small glass vial in the shape of, I believe we were saying like a Starbucks custom fancy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
a cold cup, a large cold cup.
Yeah. Exactly. But all bejeweled. Morgan's cloak was actually what you grabbed when and pulled out when you got a hold of this sheep. So that cloak is there. That is Morgan's cloak of Eldritch Armor. And finally, there is a ring, a small ring that was inside.
Ooh.
And fairy-sized Morgan can still take that cloak and ring, and they will size themselves since they are attuned to you.
But you are as tall as your cup.
Yeah,
Actually, you know what? I think you have to reattune them.
yeah.
You're a
that would
whole
make
new
sense.
body here.
That makes sense. And then
So
it'll
that was
become like
your-
a little teeny tiny cup.
The ring can be a
That was
bracelet.
your ring of jumping and falling, so I don't know
Oh,
if you even
wow.
care about it, that you
Yeah.
fly.
Mhm. Hold on. Let me get these in here.
But the Bloodwell vial, I think you're going to want to hang on to, since that's
Yeah.
your
Absolutely.
extra sorcery points.
Transform horizontal. Okay, are we ready to see our new
Yep.
Morgan?
Heck yes.
I'm
Okay,
very
Morgan reveal.
excited. I'm very excited to see this.
Here we go.
Oh, there she is.
Woo!
Aw.
Hell yeah.
Look at those feet.
I love the diaphanous skirt too. It's really cool.
Yeah. Oh, you got your little
Oh,
I
yeah.
had a lot of
feeties.
fun.
That's gorgeous.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Now, I have to refresh the stream again because I can't see it on stream. I can
Aw.
only see it in Discord. There we go.
I gotta make a liner and clasp for this because it gets very itchy.
Mm.
Imagine being a goat. My God,
Ugh, too itchy.
too itchy.
That's awesome.
Whew.
Looks awesome.
That was a lot of late night working.
Super
I
cool.
hope the stream isn't glitching for everyone else as bad as it is for me.
Oh no.
I think I can see everything
Every
fine.
time I open, time I open the stream, it's frozen.
Ah,
To refresh it.
it's running pretty good
So-
on the live feed.
Cool. It might just be because of the whole changing my internet in the middle of stuff, but in any case, it is working at the moment. I can see it right now. So a couple other things. So that was the first two things. So one, you've got Morgan's items. But the next thing I want to say is you are all feeling really, really well rested. And in fact,
Needed.
so much so that Alina, can you please give everybody a new hero point?
Oh wow.
Yay!
All right.
We did it.
And
Yes.
you can also give everyone an inspiration.
What?
Woo!
That was a good rest.
Much appreciated.
I promise to spend it
So-
irresponsibly and immediately.
Yeah.
I just realized what's happening with my damn stream.
What's that?
Oh.
God, I hate the enshittification of the internet.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
yeah.
I'm opening other tabs, so it's pausing it
Oh no! Of course.
Oh.
Right.
because I have to go to other tabs to do things. Every time I do that, I come back
Twitch
and it's
is-
paused.
That's the
It's
worst.
not
Twitch is
frozen.
being really awful. They have
they all
made it
are.
so that lurkers are like even less recognized in the system.
Really.
So, yeah, right now they have it so that lurkers have to put a chat every half hour to be
Right.
counted.
Yep.
Otherwise, you don't get counted at all for the stream.
But
I
don't know
lurking
why
is
they're
a
coming for lurkers
time-honored
like this.
tradition in my family. My
Absolutely.
father was a lurker. My father's father was a lurker. And
It's
by
called
gods, I'll
Twitch.
be a lurker too.
.tv, like,
Yeah. Exactly.
yes, chatting is fun, but like not everyone watches to chat.
It's a
no
it's
one's
something
as
you put
yappy
on in
as
the
us.
background while you're doing other stuff.
yeah.
I guess I'll say for our chat, that just means that you guys need to say something every so often. But
We
you know,
will-
we like that anyway.
We'll make a
Um,
lot of opportunities for puns and innuendos. Don't worry
Yeah.
about it.
Oh,
That's
of
true.
course. Also, like the same thing. I don't know if any of you have noticed YouTube lately.
Oh,
the
God,
the hover feature where you hover over videos now autoplay sound, and you can't
Boo,
shut it off without
boo.
shutting off
Worse.
all hover play. You can
Good.
shut off the hover play in your settings, but then you can't have any hover play. There's no other way to do it. If you mute it, it'll stop for a while, but if you reopen YouTube, it'll start doing it again.
That is an active war against my particular brand of neurodivergence, and I would
Absolutely.
like
Yeah.
reparations.
Yeah.
No, it's just
So,
more.
we're tied
Let's
at dawn?
shoehorn in features no one wants.
Or could we make it like 3, actually? I do like to sleep in, and
Yeah, I'm not. a
dawn
morning
seems
person.
a little early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, who's dawn? I don't know
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Okay, so in addition to the inspirations and hero points, it is also worth noting that you're all feeling a little more hit pointy
Whee!
than you used to because everybody is now level 9.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, level 9?
My God.
Yeah. Now I'm not going to use level 9 proficiency bonuses. I'm going to leave you guys at the +3 for now. But everything else that comes with level 9, some of you have already received some of the stuff for level 9. But the big one that we need to do here is your hit points all go up. So everyone's
Do
going to
I-
get another
I'm
level.
split class though. So which classes am I showing up?
Oh, I guess that's a good question. Which would you rather get level 6 cleric or level 4 rogue?
I don't know. Let me look at the bone. Let me look. You figure everything else
Yeah.
out.
You got it. So that'll determine which. I think you have D8 either way, so you're going to get the same hit points either way. So I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay.
You're going to gain another 5 hit points either way.
And I gain 5th level spell slot.
Correct. And you'll have noticed last game that you started casting at 5th level,
Oh, right.
and that's why.
Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
said
I
to
forgot
do it,
about
but you
that.
didn't explain why.
You just
Yep.
starve for some reason.
Nikki DM.
Yep.
Cool. I also get a new spell, so I can pick a 5th level spell. Can I retrain
Oh.
spells at all when I level up? Like chop one and
Yes,
pick
you
one?
can drop one of your previous spell slots and get a new one.
Cool.
So you could theoretically take 2 5th level spells if you want.
Okay. Sick.
But like for now, the main thing is to get your hit points up.
Yep.
Because obviously you may take damage at some point. So Morgan, we already figured out your new hit points as a fairy, but now that's going to go up again by another 5. So you're going to be at 46 hit points. I'm just putting on my sheets because I'm kind of helping you guys keep track. Oogna, you're going to get another, what's a D10? That's 6,
Yep.
7, 8, 9 hit points. You broke 100.
Very nice.
You're at 101.
Heck yeah. A Dalmatian number of points.
Hey, yeah.
Must be nice. I'm at 48.
I mean,
Trey.
that is crazy considering that you're like 5 feet taller than me.
And me. oh, my grandson, he's a good egg, but he really doesn't know how to take a punch.
My job is to make someone else take punches.
Yes,
Oh, that's true.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Trey will gain another 10 hit points. He's at 102.
My goodness. Big boy.
Big
Big
boy.
boy.
The big boy.
All right,
He's a
Nate,
big
now
birdie boy.
82.
That's what you get when you always eat your milk meat slurry.
Yes, absolutely.
Grow
Yep,
up big
big
and strong.
Okay. And we'll work out other advantages of gaining levels.
How many
as
points
we
did
go
I get?
along.
I got,
Oh,
I got D8, so 5 plus my con, which is +2, so 7.
No, D8 is D8's 5, so 7. Yeah.
And then, but I'm
I
also
thought I
down
already added
5.
it.
Oh, okay. I missed it, if so, which is quite possible.
You had lost your maximum had gone down, but
It's
that is
down
no
by-
longer the case.
Oh, okay. I was down 5. Was my last note on that, and
Oh, sorry. Yes, you are still
That's
down those
still-
5 because that was not the fairy curses. That was
that needs
specific to the
Oh,
that needs
Bonecrusher.
that needs restoration, and then I have a
Yeah.
permanent -1 strength
Ooh.
that cannot be restored.
That was the
But
eggs.
but in my defense, I got some.
That's true.
Yes.
So yeah, so I don't know if you're updating my character sheet, Lane. Put me at 7 strength.
No court of bards
Yeah.
in the land would commit you.
So I get another third and another fourth and a fourth level spell. Okay.
Correct. What does that put you at for hit point total?
So I'd be at
Perfect.
60 right now, I believe. 60, and I can get back up to 65 if I get a restoration.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I am in a place where I need to decide if I update Rogue, I get 3d6 for my sneak attack, and I get an ability bonus. If I update Cleric, I will get Trickster's Transportation.
Oh,
When you
Sounds
take a
pretty
bonus
good.
action to create or move an illusion of your invoked duplicity, you can teleport swapping places with your illusion.
Nice.
Oh, that's the Loki shit, man.
yeah.
You got to get the Loki shit. Honestly,
All
you've
right.
used your sneak attack so rarely.
True.
Like usually when you're in a situation where you could do damage, you've been like, I should stay back here and cast a spell instead.
I usually do try to be
Damn.
support, make sure everyone else stays alive.
Yeah.
It's dumb and funny, but getting fly, because I now fly. I mean, it's for other people. It would be for other
you
people,
cast on
though.
other people, though.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Stinking
sprinkle
We take the
Cloud.
burden off. Copernicus have to cast it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
You can sprinkle a little fairy dust on somebody and they'll start floating.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
very in character.
Yeah.
I don't really.
One of the other
Have I
characters, you
ever
can do the Peter
invoked-
Pan moment. What's that?
Have I ever done invoke
yeah.
duplicity? I don't remember ever doing that in my life.
You have, because it's one of your other abilities is based on it. Where is it?
I don't think I've ever done it though. It's the only thing. I guess I'm gonna have to start.
Invoke duplicity is under your feature, right? Your trickery.
Yeah.
I
I guess. Wait, I'm
Oh,
not
the
seeing it
illusory
anywhere.
duplicate of yourself.
Ooh.
Yes. So you know what? I think that you have missed. So you've used it before, but you've used it. I think you've been thinking of it when you've cast minor illusion because you. So for example, in the last fight, you used it to run away and make them think you were running in a different direction. You can't actually do that with minor illusion because minor illusion is static.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I think you've just been saying, I cast minor illusion, and we've both been interpreting that as using your invoke duplicity.
And when we've done stuff that's like more involved, I'm usually getting in there with other effects with my illusion stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the higher level illusion spells. But this specifically is the Loki trick. There is a second Tromlin that can do stuff, and Tromlin can use it to
be wherever.
distract. But now he can actually, as does Loki, he can become the illusion can stop being the illusion version, and it can become the real Tromlin at a given moment.
While we're sorting
Which
this
is
out, I'll be right back.
very
It's going to be like 2 minutes.
What's up? Dealing with the
Um,
birds, I am imagining.
DM, how do you
Yes,
feel
I am
about
the DM.
legend lore? do we fall in legend lore? I know that it can
Legend-
screw up. It can screw up secrets for a lot of DMs because it's kind of like a just tell me what the secret is type spell.
We're talking about the spell, right?
Yeah, I have access to it via the Undying patron as of now. So I'd be interested in taking it, but I don't want to take it if it's going to make it less fun to like organically learn mysteries of the world through our shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm just double checking. I think we might have changed which spells you got. Let me double check.
Okay.
Because it was your patron, right?
Yeah, it's via the Undying, which I know we changed
Yeah.
some things. Like I don't have
Well,
some
because
stuff from Among Dead.
the Undying was from
Sword Coast Adventures, I think.
no, I think it's from our Unearthed Arcana because
Do I get Fireball, or is that
I mean you've already got
I already died. I already exploded.
oh no, they
It'll be
did bring
fine.
it into Sword Coast. It was an Unearthed Arcana. So I'm just double checking that we went with the same ones. False Life. Because yeah, we didn't do Ray of Sickness.
Well, it's an option for me to take those spells. I don't get them for free, I think. Yeah, I can choose from an expanded list of spells. I don't get them for free. So it's just like, yeah.
Okay. That makes more sense. I was thinking of other classes where it's just added to your
Yeah,
spells
like
note.
like I think clerics work that way, where like they know them because that's how clerics work. Yeah.
Yep.
And they can prepare them many times.
I'm just gonna double check. The thing is, like, we've already got characters in the group that have like prophetic vision type stuff.
Yeah, okay. Then maybe I'll steer
So it's
clear
not
of
like
that.
no, but I'm not saying that you're stepping on their feet. I'm just saying, like, obviously, I'm not too against it. I'm just looking up what are the specifics of legend lore. Name of first place. No, I'm down with that.
Can I go invisible? I wasn't sure because there's multiple pages for fairies and pixies.
Oh yeah. No. Not the PC. The PC versions don't have
Okay.
the free invisibility thing.
Darn.
Well,
Let's see. I will be responsible, and I will take fly as my third level.
I mean, you could take invisibility. Would be an appropriate spell. And it would be a similar situation. Like Copernicus has it and casts it sometimes on the party.
Yeah.
So you could take some of that pressure off. But that's a second level spell. And greater invisibility is much higher, isn't it?
Greater invisibility I could take as my fourth.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one where you can turn invisible and stay invisible for a while if you need to.
Good boy.
So like when you cast spells, you don't break it. Cool. Anyway, I don't want to get too bogged down in making all the changes. The only one I really wanted for sure is your hit points. So yeah, you guys have come down over the rise and you are spotted by the outer scouts of this camp, this encampment of Leonids in the deserts of Wahad. So immediately there will, out of the sands to your left will appear a guard who had been hidden in the sand, who will pop up out of the sand with a crossbow pointed at you and say, in Southrun, which is the southern variant of Common. So all of you who speak Common can more or less understand it. All of you speak the northern version of Common. And he will say, halt. Halt, intruders. Declare yourselves.
Oh, we're friends of Prince Assad over there, eh? I'm doing my northern dialect
Yeah.
just really.
Yeah.
Excellent. Very good.
Sell it.
At least nobody did a Swedish chef thing. which I would have argued against because that's supposed to be Swedish, right? That's Muppet
Yeah.
Swedish.
yeah. Canonically.
Yep, canonically Muppet Swedish. Yeah, a few other guards are going to start to kind of come out of the sands, and they have signaled to the camp, and some other guards are coming in your direction. He will shout back in a language that you probably don't understand. He'll shout back in his Leonid. So anyone who speaks one of the beasts' languages will have some understanding of what he shouts. But I don't think anyone. Oh no, Bestial. Yeah, Copernicus,
Hey.
you do speak Bestial.
Nice.
I completely forgot about that.
Nice.
What does he say?
So it is along the lines of just checking if anyone else does. Tromlin actually speaks Southern, so he's in very good understanding as well. So both of you will pick up that he is basically saying they claim to know the prince, and word is passing on into the camp. Before long, you are surrounded by guards. I'm assuming you're kind of waiting when they tell you to halt.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they
Yep.
will tell you to wait here, strangers, until a short time later. Prince
I'll offer them
Assad comes.
hard candies until someone tells me to stop.
They're largely ignoring them. You're sort of offering them to different guards.
I debate on offering them catnip.
Oh yeah, that could go a lot of ways.
Oh yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah, Prince Assad's going to come striding up in all of his glory and splendor, in white and blue robes, with his headdress to keep the sun off his neck, and his bejeweled scimitar and various ornamentation. Very much now looking like a prince.
Right.
And he'll come up with his arms spread wide, and he'll say, my friends, come, join in the feast. We're safe now. Oh my goodness.
Well, a feast. I'm not one to say no to a feast, but Oogna will like sweep a big bow because she doesn't know what to do with princes.
Yeah, Perny will do whatever the proper etiquette is on this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, same.
You'd have a pretty. You've been in Wahad before, so you would be pretty familiar with, like, sort of hand on breast bow is sort of the standard.
Morgan had been on Oogna's shoulder, so just like kind of tumbles forward, still like getting used to being in this weird body, and
Yeah, you'll
do a small
before you realize you can swim. You can fly.
Yeah, she'll like tumble forward, kind of like flop, and then we'll give a little bow.
Okay, in that case, Oogna does a bow and then does that like to try and catch you, but like missing you every single time.
You're just spinning in the air.
Yeah.
Your people must be very grateful to have you home. I'm sure there's been much.
Of course.
Sorry, Morgan. Right, you're up there.
It's fine.
But you got away from the djinn. That's amazing.
Indeed, and we got our companion back. And I'll gesture to Tiny Morgan.
You might not recognize me. Give it a little bit.
He kind of looks where you're gesturing and doesn't notice the fairy initially. Huh? So you're all making your way down to into amongst the tents, and there's a huge sort of cleared area. There's a that oasis that you saw in the distance when you first came into the desert is now much closer, but you can also see there's sort of like a dry riverbed or stream bed that comes through this spot on its way to that oasis. Coming down out of the mountains, one imagines at certain seasons there's actual water here, but this area has scrubby vegetation just barely clinging to life, and so instead of sand in this one spot, there's actual solid ground, and that's what these trestle tables full of food and the celebrations are all on this surface. Um, yeah, Oogna, you are so hungry all of a sudden.
really am. Really, really am. I mean, always, but especially now. Hey, is that? Can we? Can we eat? I could eat.
Oh.
Could you eat?
One of the nearby Leonids, one of the women, which you can clearly tell because she doesn't have a mane, will you have no idea how I made Assad the Cowardly Lion because I wanted him to be cowardly. I was so tempted to make him I can't do Peter Ustinov doing the Prince John voice, but I could definitely do his King Richard. If anybody remembers King Richard from the end of the Disney Robin Hood, that's also Peter Ustinov
Yeah.
doing both voices.
Solid.
But anyway, yeah. So the nearby Leonids are like, yes, of course, friends of our prince, feast, be merry, we rejoice. The prince has been saved. He has returned from the terrible magics of the desert.
We are glad that he is safely home and that we were able to play some small part in that. And if we might ask a favor, our companion Tromlin, I think, could benefit from a place of solitude to do some study on something that we found. And if we might have a tent or something of that nature, or we might be allowed to set up our own tent just outside, I think that would be much appreciated.
I'm assuming that you're referring to him potentially attuning the clue.
Mhm.
Yeah, while trying not to tell these people that we have a very powerful and mysterious artifact we're not supposed to talk about. Yeah, something
You
like
never
that.
know who's actually trustworthy, so.
No.
Yeah. And also, this
The
is gonna,
travels
like,
have been hard. I know you guys are really good at being out here in the desert, but the sand is a lot bigger to me. Like it's a bit more gravelly in my new perspective. So I'd really like a rest, and I'll do a little charisma. That's whatever. It's still a 14.
That's not bad. I should get dice, huh?
It might be helpful.
It's
Have your
hard to
dice
be
out?
heard. It's hard to be heard because you don't know if you should be flying up near them and if they're gonna just like swat at you. Also they're feline folk, so I don't want to
Yeah.
be
Oh, yeah.
like I need to be in like hearing range, but I don't want a thaumaturgy.
You're kind of
I
like a
just
little, like one of them little feather toys.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah,
fly too
yeah.
close and have somebody like.
Yeah. No catnip. We're not giving them catnip. It's gonna be a
What's
bad
this
scene.
You don't speak for me. I will remind you, Tromlin, that the god that you are worshiping today. Hang on a second. My list
He's a
closed on
dickhead.
me. Well, not. It was the elven trickster god.
Mm.
Where was it? Now I've lost. The page closed on me. I had to reopen it. Now I'm trying to find it.
I'm put in the awkward position of in making a model with a different like head piece. I now have exported a headless Morgan.
There it is.
That'll be helpful if you ever get decapitated.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
I
have a
did
donkey head.
save and make sure that the bald Morgan was fully rendered, so I could
Nice.
just swap out a bald Morgan.
Nice.
Yeah. So to remind you, you are currently worshiping Erevan Illiser, the elven deity of mischief, change, rogues, and changelings. Erevan is a fickle, utterly unpredictable god who can change his appearance at will. His symbol is an asymmetrical starburst in black.
I mean, it's a big day for change right now, so
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
seems thematic.
very in keeping with
The events of the
the
day.
Loki-ish theme.
So
that you
Oogna is
got.
absolutely drooling. Are we being like ushered to the tables?
Oh yeah, so they gesture broadly. It seems to be like a very general. The tables are quite low. People are like no one's sitting at them. They're just putting plates of food together and then sitting on little rugs strewn about the sands.
I use stealth to add things to the banquet.
Ooh.
Yep. I mean, you full on have you don't currently have your familiar because he was destroyed in the tower, but you of course can remake him by doing a find familiar spell again, but you need time to do that.
Speaking of time,
But
I was
you
going
do
to
still have
use my
your
a couch of herbs to pull out cat grass and cat thyme.
Nice.
cat time. I don't know that one. What's cat time
It's
like?
basically an alternative to catnip.
Nice.
It's
Does
not
it
quite
behave
as
similarly?
strong. It's not quite as strong.
I was very curious, so I looked it up. And the first thing that came up was like commonly known, it's what is it? Tucrium marum, commonly known as cat time or kitty crack.
Good. Good.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure the plant called kitty crack is
What's a little
yeah, it
crack
just has
between?
similar effects.
What's a little crack
Wanna-
between friends, huh?
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
little crack
I'm
between
gonna,
friends.
I'm gonna do a stealth roll to see if I can
Yeah,
drug some of the
you
food.
can do that as so you've got your Legendre, like you can do mage hand thievery. So even at range, you can magically sneak stuff in there. So you're just making a sleight of hand.
Okay.
That's good because I just made a 24 to make that check.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
I may be providing some distraction to that because Oogna is going up there absolutely like college kid at a buffet that someone else is paying for style, like loading up on food. But before she sits down to eat, she will take like the biggest button off of her clothing, and take all the like choicest slices of a little bit of everything and put it on the plate for Morgan.
Oh,
Thank you.
You make a little tiny Morgan
Yeah, like
plate.
a little Morgan plate. It's not
I don't-
super big enough, and it's not like really fancy, but like I figured it's more your size. You're like, this is gonna be like a stage for you.
Thanks. I'm used to being able to just grab my own food, but I don't know if people would feel like food safe weird if I just like flew over top. Like I don't
Well,
know what pixie dust really is.
oh man, that's been a dream of mine my entire life. Like to sit in a cape like it was a swimming pool. Oh man, I have that dream all the time.
Okay. We'll make it happen.
Okay, okay.
And then she'll start eating things and just be like, the texture's different.
Oh,
The texture's too thick. just like all of the like my favorite things are all just so different now.
mm-hmm.
In that moment, having that like anguish, you discover one of your abilities. So you have the ability of fairy magic. And so you suddenly enlarge yourself to normal human size.
Oh,
Oh.
And you look exactly the same. You're like a fairy with wings and all the rest,
Mhm.
but now you are, a smallish human size instead of
Oh.
tiny. Actually, wait a sec. I think it's 2 sizes. Let me double check. It might be a full-on medium.
Medium.
yeah, it's a good small medium.
Tiny.
Tiny small
Technically.
Yeah,
medium.
yeah. I'm
Yeah.
talking about after you cast the
Yeah.
enlarge.
Yeah.
There's a bird asleep on my head.
Okay, no, it's basically one.
So cute.
Oh.
So yeah, you basically become like a little bit smaller than you were as full-size Morgan before, right? So you were a smallish
God.
human.
I was worried
You're like
about
the
how
size of
fine I'd have
Copernicus.
to make my
Ah.
pigments.
Oh wow,
Gee.
that's a cool trick. Wow.
I don't know how long this is gonna last. So she's
Eat
loading
some
up a
food.
plate. She's just like loading up a plate. Sausages, pancakes, probably a really nice curry.
So this is and this is actually a good moment to note this. This fairy magic gives you the ability to cast enlarge, reduce self, or fairy fire
Ooh.
Ooh.
with this trait. But once they're cast, you have to take a long rest and cast them again. But they also become spells you can cast with your regular spell slots. So while you've gone up a level and you're playing around with your spell slots, you may decide that you want to get rid of the enlarge, reduce self spell you already have, because now you get it from your race.
Okay. So that's
So you might swap that one
Dahlia's
out.
enlarged.
Because remember, you can swap one spell when you go up. So just to keep in mind, you don't have to make that decision right now. We can do it later, but
Okay.
Oogna keeps like sneaking glances beside her at somewhat retolland Morgan, and is just filing that one away mentally for later, and be like, that's a thing she can do now.
oh, maybe we can still have
Huh.
relations.
Imagine
Maybe we won't
not
split
being
her in
crushed.
half.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you're like sitting, so that like lasts for like a full minute. You can
Shovel
Just-
down some food.
enjoy.
Just shoveling food,
Eating
and then
stuff.
as she gets feels herself getting smaller, she's like, "Oh fuck!" And she loses all decorum. She crawls up on the table and is like beside her plate as she's like still shrinking,
Aw.
like getting the last of her favorite foods before the rice gets too big. Honestly, because the rice is gonna be like a small like pastry to her
Yeah,
when she gets. So she's like, "I gotta eat this curry now. Hold on." She's like standing on the table, shoveling curry in her face.
Nice.
You can also cast it again.
Yeah.
You just have to actually use your spell slots. Meanwhile, no, actually, hang on a second. Where's sorcerer? I don't know if you have this one, but it suddenly occurs to me that there is a sorcerer. I can remember a meta magic for extending durations.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember if that's one. Yeah,
There
extended
is.
spell.
I do get that next level. At 10th level, I'll get another meta magic.
Anyway, just something to keep in mind. So meanwhile, Copernicus and Tromlin, you've asked about a place to study. An older looking Leonid, who's a little thinner. Like you're not sure if he's a Leonin or a Tabaxi because he doesn't quite look like a lion type. Still cat-like, but his fur is dark. It's almost got the bluish black of a panther. And he's quite a bit older. He's got quite a bit of gray as well in his muzzle. And he will say, "A place to study. Yes, we have a tent set up for prayer that could be used for this. What is it that you need? What is it that you seek?"
I'll turn to Tromlin because he's much better at this sort of thing, knowing who to trust and what to say.
It is some religious introspection that I'm required to do for a mission.
I see. Has this anything to do with this djinn that the prince claims you met in the desert?
We did meet a djinn, and nah, not really, not for me, no. I made him tea. That was all I did.
You must realize, understand our temerity. The djinn are incredibly powerful creatures, and when they are disturbed, often there are severe consequences for our people.
It's understandable, but if it makes you feel better, we did not wake him. We only approached him when he allowed it, and all I did was make him tea, which he seemed to enjoy.
I suppose, if you do not consider my questions too impertinent, strangers, did you take anything away from the djinn's presence, from the cave?
Oh, that seemed like a
Nothing.
really
I
bad
did.
idea. No.
No, I just gave him things. I gave him food. I gave him drink.
We certainly felt temptation as though it were a physical presence upon us, but
But we brought nothing with us.
yes.
It's very well for you that you resisted. In that case, strangers, let me truly welcome you. I will help you with the solitude you require. And he'll lead the two of you over towards this one large pavilion tent off a little bit away from the others. As this is happening, so Tromlin and Copernicus are being led off over here. I'm assuming that you've left Trey at the edge of the camp to
Yeah.
you've given him some food.
Yeah.
There's like the centerpiece of this feast is like a couple of like whole camels that have been stuffed with rice, and I forget what they call it, but there's like the Middle Eastern turducken. It's like a camel with like a goat with a sheep inside it, and they're all the layers are stuffed with rice, with like saffron rice.
Well,
There's a
we
term for it,
recently
but I forget.
we recently had a sheep with an egg with a fairy inside.
That's
so
true. Yeah.
Right. But did you cook it?
no, an explosion did that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Jesus
I've literally, it's not even been a day. It's not even been a day.
Brahma looks at Morgan. You notice I'm not the one making these jokes about your death. I want to
I
make sure.
know.
I was making jokes about her rebirth, not about her death.
Can I get a new level of dermis? Can I get a new level of dermis before you bruise it with your words?
Who's Dermot?
I think we all need to realize that this is not the same Morgan, and she might have different sensitivities, and we should be a
Yeah.
little more respectful of that.
Ernie looks like Tromlin has been replaced, but nods very, very well.
Speaking of which, Morgan is going to start glowing brightly,
Oh my.
very, very Tinkerbell style. Nothing crazy, just flickering lights.
Just glowing.
Is
Yep.
this what the
I
kids
think I might
refer
need a
to as
nap.
the? Oh,
Just being a fairy.
How does the food get smaller inside of me? Does it?
Yeah.
Am I gonna
When you go-
explode?
When you get small, it's like just normal, right?
if you eat raw rice,
Magic?
people will think you're going to explode, like
I
a
don't know.
pigeon.
I think it's
Wait,
I don't think that's
Seagull
accurate.
wait,
Alka
will
Seltzer?
I? Will I explode if I eat a small rice?
No. You're quite all right. I would go slowly just for the sake of your, fresh digestive tract. But I
Oh.
think you're quite fine.
Perny, we should look up what
Guys.
fairies eat. Do they need special food?
I think they.
Guys.
What is it?
Guys, what happens if I hurt my wings?
Oh, you can't
What
fly,
happens?
probably.
But magical healing will restore them the way that it would have restored anything else that would have been hurt in your old body. So don't you worry about that.
Like
I'm gonna drink while you're role playing.
people have described fairy wings as gossamer, and it does feel that way, but that's horrifying. That's like That's horrifying.
I mean,
that's so delicate.
we're here to keep you from getting hurt, Morgan. All of us are going to work together and try and keep anything from happening.
What if I break a toe? They're
Oh, I've
Fernie's-
done
so
that lots of
small.
times. That's not a
They're
big deal.
so
Fernie's-
small.
Fernie's gonna blast his toe off and like attack himself with an attack cantrip. So like chilling touch, I guess. He'll rip off his own toe and it just Tromlin, would you mind?
I do some healing, and then I'm like, guys, let's stop traumatizing her, please.
Oh no, this was meant to prove.
Yeah.
Look, perfectly safe, good as new. The same thing will happen to your toes or your wings.
I mean,
anything.
No.
Tromlin
if-
is going to scoop Morgan up, like cover her eyes, and like hold her like one of his kids. Like, all right,
Aw.
that's enough, everybody. That's enough.
I have toes.
It's okay.
I have toes
It's
that can
okay.
be blasted off with an eldritch blast.
It's okay. It's like bouncing her like a baby.
yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just like fingers, but they're on your feet. I know that's weird, but you know, you could always have lost your fingers and you didn't. You're probably not gonna lose your toes. That's why you wear shoes to protect them.
Ew.
I know. Hey, it's a new fashion
Everyone's-
accessory, a new area. You can show people that you are, in fact, the better entity.
I've never met a person without stinky feet. I don't want to have stinky feet, Trolling.
Well, what
I
we're
don't
gonna
wanna
do is, when you have shoes, we're gonna get some shoes, and at night I'll put them in a bag full of the most sweet-smelling herbs, so they'll smell nice all day. And at night you can wash your feet, and I'll put herbs right back in your shoes, so you won't get stinky feet. Okay?
And
Okay?
because you don't have to
I
walk.
heard about toe
less of an
jams. Are
issue.
they really that sticky? Are they
No,
like
because you
jam?
clean. That's for people who don't clean. How many times do you bathe daily? You're not gonna get toe jam.
4?
You're not gonna get toe jam. That's for dirty people. You're not dirty.
Oogna wiggles her toes uncomfortably. She's like now just
She gets
aware
another
of her toes.
Fernie
I'm
thinks
just,
about all the
like,
time.
Thomas is
imagining
making
Oogna, like,
sure Morgan
Oogna
can't
pulling up
see
a
the toe
foot.
wiggling.
Fernie thinks about all the times he's made actual jam out of actual toes for Barb.
Yeah.
Says nothing.
So, Ramla is just trying to calm her down.
Ugh.
It's been a
It's
rough
okay.
day.
It's gonna be okay.
He is very good at this.
Yep.
He has the stats to be very good at comforting.
All right, it's gonna be okay. Hey, look at this bright spot. You're Fae. You can eat Fae food now. You're real Fae, more so than you were.
I think I might need a new name.
Huh.
All right, well,
The other one was like a stage name, and I don't even. Do I even look like I used to look? Is my face the
Yeah.
same?
you somewhat like it's a little bit there. If nothing else, you can make that part of your brand. You know how you know, and you still have your horns. You still got your horns.
That's true.
And
Oh
hey,
my God.
now that you can fly, think of all the places you can live stream that you couldn't before. You can get into a whole new world of travel stuff.
Net.
That's true.
I know it's scary, but you're gonna have new opportunities. It's you know what, and you bounce back. You bounce back from leaving your tribe behind. You've bounced back from everything. This is just one more thing in your story, okay?
Mm.
You still got a whole life ahead of you. You're gonna be fine.
I just feel like I might die so much easier this size. It's a little scary.
I got
I
news for
tried
you.
walking. Oof.
Oh, well, yeah,
Walking's
walking's not
gross.
going to be your thing anymore. You're going to be flying, or you're going to be perching on people's shoulders, and that's fine. Hey, it's just another way of making sure you have a chauffeur. But you're also harder to hit. And let's be honest, Fae, even like pixies, aren't known for being easily taken down.
No. They're real hard to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May I hold your hand for a moment, Morgan, or however you'd like to be addressed. I'm happy to call you by your new name.
Morgan will reach out her little
Oh,
hand.
Perny
Probably
casts
takes
a,
up 2 fingers.
Perny casts a death ward on you.
Aw.
Oh.
Every day, we'll hold hands. We'll make sure that if anything happens to you, we have another chance to make sure you're safe.
I do
Afterwards-
like holding your hands, but could I just do one little thing first?
Clean it.
Prestidigitate me.
You will definitely
Ding.
clean your Doing. It's just I could smell something under your nails. It was a lot.
Yeah. I'm also
That's
the
called
kind
death
of
here.
I'm also the
That's
kind of
called
white
rot.
that doesn't know about sunscreen, so like already like everything is peeling and he's just
Yeah.
completely unaware.
Ugna's like still eating and trying to like look concerned, but also eating. And then she's like, I mean, also if it's like any consolation, like the most dangerous fighters are actually the really tiny ones. It's not like the big guys like me, like because you can't hit them and they come out of nowhere. So
I was really sad to find out that I can't go invisible. That's one of the coolest things they do. But I think flying is going to be nice.
pit fighters?
Fairies.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm just glad that I had some fairy clothes in my bag of holding, because a few of my friends, they'd stay over and I'd just make sure that they had something to wear just in case. So
I would say actually you did not have any fairy clothes in your bag of holding, but as soon as the party had a moment, like when they went back into the tent to pack up after you all escaped the Cave of Wonder, out of all of the little corners and crevices of the tent, a bunch of little fae folk would have kind of come out of the woodwork and dressed you.
It's very
And
Cinderella.
so you have you have like a little wardrobe now because of your various.
it's just like it's a modified makeup case that just has like little pop-up hangers.
It's all Barbie clothes.
It is, yeah.
And it's like if Cinderella was the same size as all of the little helpers.
Yeah.
Mhm. All of my little fairy friends that would help me out were like the same height.
Yeah, they're just giving you their shirt.
Yeah. Thank you.
Some of them bigger, some of them smaller.
Mm.
But
Oh, so
yeah, no, you still have your backgrounds, right? So you still have your fae marked.
Mm.
It's crazy now because you still have you no longer have your racial fae ancestry. But I'm giving you the same, like you have the same fae ancestry trait from this race that you had from your previous race. The only significant change is the loss of Spirit of Dionysus, which is the one that gives you specific magic of the satyrs.
Right.
That's the one that gave you Vicious Mockery, Entangle, and Suggestion. But of those spells, you rarely used anything but Entangle. But we can, like I said, we'll worry about sorting out those changes in between games rather than during game. So after a bunch of this conversation and everything, Copernicus and Tromlin, are you going off with the Elder for this tent?
Tromlin's going to
Or are you going to
ask
stay and hang out for
Morgan,
waffles?
do you need me to stay here with you for a while, or do you want to come with me? What do you need?
Well, do you want my help? Would I be able to help you with what you're doing?
I don't know, but it might. If you're getting overwhelmed, going to a quiet place might help you. And if nothing else, I can grab some herbs and make a quick tea for you to help calm your nerves.
Well, whatever space we go to, we could set up the tent.
Okay.
So it's like extra.
Tromlin's like, do you need me to swaddle you in a blanket to help you calm down?
No, I'm okay. I just need a drink. Thankfully, a shot is a lot now.
Yes. Oh, your dates are going to be cheap.
No.
No, that just means you have to compensate by making your dates buy you top shelf.
Eat your entire.
Yeah, you don't have the
weight in
revelry
caviar.
trait anymore.
Oh yeah.
No,
Oh,
like
no.
seriously, you don't have the satyr
Oh,
resistance
no.
to alcohol anymore.
Oh God.
Yeah. And
You're going to learn a lesson out
Oh
of character.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to learn a lesson. It's no.
You are the
it's gonna be a
size of a
rough
wine
morning.
bottle.
Yeah.
No more going toe to toe or hoof to hoof with hoof to toe with Tromlin in drinking contests anymore.
It's true.
No.
gonna be surprised to be tired after having a few drinks.
Oh no,
I'm
you'll
very
have your first
amused at the
hangover.
comment about swaddling because I was picturing like that's what we do when we got to cut the toenails on our birds, right? Is
Make
you
a
wrap
little
them
birdie
in a
burrito.
towel.
Same when you
Yeah,
trim a cat's nails.
Birdie
Yeah.
burritos.
Yeah,
Yep.
but you could do that with a fairy, and the fairy's like, "Oh no, I guess I'm just going to stay here."
You just gotta make sure you fold
Okay.
the wings over correctly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Morgan, you're going with Tromlin and Copernicus.
Yeah.
Okay. So Oogna, so they all head off to this tent. Oogna, as you're, sating your hunger, you're starving here. You're
It's real stressful
fully
when
participating,
someone you love dies, and now she's back. It's all
and
good.
and
I'm
then
hungry.
comes back as a fairy
That's fine. I'm
from a
starving.
random
Yeah.
magic egg.
Yeah, that's cool.
You
I gotta
grab
stress
like
eat
a
this.
haunch off of one of these camels and throw it out to Trey, who hangs out in the shade of one of these tents. But you notice a couple things. It starts to get a little bit more raucous as the party goes on,
Wonder why.
as various people start having the effect of kitty crack.
Ooh,
What?
And so
How did
there's a
that
bit
happen?
doesn't do
more.
anything for me.
Yeah, there's a bit of. So it's getting a little bit more of a party here, a little bit less staid as it was before. And then there's a point where, as you're perusing the table, you notice the cake, and I need a saving throw from you.
Oh my. Of what kind?
Wisdom.
Ha ha ha. So 10.
So just a
Just a
full-on 10.
flat 10. It's not a -1, but it is not a bonus.
As soon as you see the cake with your face on it,
That's
initially
weird.
you're just kind of stunned, like you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like, there's like
That's
all of the
me.
things that would go through your head of like,
Yeah.
hey, that cake looks like me. And like, how did these people I've never met make a cake that looks like me? Was it Prince Assad? He's the only person here who knows what I look like. Why did he get a cake made that looked like me? Is he got like a thing for me? What the hell's going on?
Is it
As
fairy
your
food?
brain, as your brain goes screaming in those directions, the Bonecrusher is going to take over.
Oh no.
And Bonecrusher is going to grab that cake and like run for it. So like just bowling over the nearby guards. So you grab the cake from like the place of prominence at the head of the table. One of the guards is like pseudo drunkenly is like, hey, don't. They're not supposed to do that. And you just like shove your way through the guards.
Shut up.
I assume that we don't see this, right?
No, because you all went off to the
Yeah.
privacy.
This isn't for Pernie's sake. This is just for Peter's sake. Can
Yeah.
one of the guards yell "deserter"? While you run up to the cave, just for me.
I'll keep that in mind. Meanwhile, the rest of you at this, once the elder leads you into this this tent, it's full of cushions and rugs and blankets and stuff. Basically, laid out to be a place of prayer. With like, there's a large.
Come here, buddy.
It's warmed by a brazier full of coals. Obviously not really necessary right now in the heat of the day, and it's burned down quite a bit. But there are censers hanging and incense in the air as well. As soon as you're in this like quieter place, the elder will turn to you and say, oh, actually, hang on a second. I want to back up quickly. I just realized I never got a roll off of. Tromlin rolled 24, I think it was, for that sleight of
Yeah.
hand. I never rolled to see if anybody noticed. The nice thing, of course, about using Legendermain is they wouldn't notice it was you. They would just notice
By the
magical
way,
floating herbs.
last night I got to drink out of this cup, which made me really excited about today's game.
Oh, that's adorable.
Nice.
Very nice.
Morgan
Very-
definitely has a themed cup that she's
Excellent.
definitely going to steal before she leaves.
Nice.
So yeah, the elder, once leading you in here, is going to sort of turn and say, here is a place, strangers, where you may perform your meditations, but I would know more of your purpose in these lands. The prince told me of your adventures, that you took something of power from the dark tower in the north.
It will be
And
harder for
escaped.
him to spy on people. How about that? That's all I am at liberty to say.
That would be well, but we are understandably concerned that dark powers that truck with the djinn might be brought to our lands. You would
Well,
understand.
there are powers stirring in this region that we believe are of concern. We do not believe those powers to be connected to the djinn,
No.
but I can tell you some of what we know. And basically, as a way of redirecting from what I know that Trauma can't talk about the clue, I think I will talk a little bit about maybe like some of the stuff that we shared with the council. I think we'd be willing to share. I'm just remembering for I have like the leads we've been following up. So we were going to try and get to Throm, but we were trying to research the 2 missing towers that make up the map symbol. So if he knows anything as a sort of learned man on that, would be helpful. And then I'm still looking for the Lost Temple of Shukek-Za in this area. And I know that I found the location of it in a book that I saw in a memory that was unlocked. So I would be willing to not share my connection with it, but to start to ask about the Lost Temple.
If you mention the name Shukek-Za, he will, his eyes will widen and he will say, the cultists, yes, they have wrought much evil in these lands. If you seek their place of power, you must be very cautious. They are very powerful. Many of the emir have been overthrown or manipulated, destroyed by their growing power. There is a shadow in the north of Wahad that comes from the deserts, and the name Shukek-Za is whispered in their dark temples. Is this connected to the terrible power in the north? This dark wizard that commanded the passageways into the mountains?
We believe these to be connected. A friend of ours with the Seer's Gift had a vision in which, and I'll share the details of the vision and the 4 sort of the threats from the 4 sides. And so we believe this to be the threat that we saw looming in the east, and we believe that what is coordinating them may be connected to Nihil and Nihil's incursion on this realm. But there's still much to be learned.
I do not know this god, but there are definitely
something older than Nihil is something older than most of the gods whose names are known. Where people walk in the light, an older force than that.
It's incredibly stupid, but every time I say I'm going to share this with you, and then it's going to break you forever in this game. But of course, Nihil spelled like capital N, tiny I, capital H, capital L. Yeah.
Emblazoned in a shield of orange and black.
That's his symbol, right?
Yeah.
And the north, the blade-footed barbarians that do his will. So every time someone says his name, there's like a tiny little musical trill, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
ba, ba, ba.
So yeah, that's every time you say Nihil, that I hear that.
Nice. Love it.
Ba- ba-da-da-da.
Love it.
Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. The dark music of Nihil.
I'm trying to
Um,
think of what are the fantasy versions of Don Cherry and
Oh, God.
Ron McLean.
Yeah. I can't remember. We made a joke about Don
Ron
Cherry
McLitch.
when you were dealing with the cults in Ravenfall, and I can't remember which character
Yeah.
it was connected to. But anyway, as you're having this conversation with the elder, the Wahadi elder, Oogna, the stuff that's occurring with you out here.
Yeah.
Um,
It is unfolding, I assume.
is unfolding.
All
Yes.
right. So, yeah, so I snarl like at the guard, shut up, stay out of my way unless you want to get hurt. As I like
God damn it.
sprint past him with the cake like balanced on one hand.
Oh, by the way, the elder's name is Melkor.
Oh, God.
Um, yeah, so there's a whole thing now going on out here. So the guards are gonna try to stop you, but they're all starting to get affected by the catnip.
You're welcome.
The cat time.
I stole 90 cakes. That's so many cakes.
So let's get a couple rolls from you, but these are going to be wrestling rolls that you're making with
Ooh.
advantage.
Oh, well, if I'm making them with advantage.
Yeah. So they are trying to stop you and grapple you, and you are very good at this.
That's a 26 and
Oh, to be grappled by Oogna with cake.
29.
Yeah, you had to pay a lot for that on OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's true. That's a top tier.
Even just a watch.
Only slams.
Ah!
I used that in my comic once. I've had that ready to
Nice.
go for a while.
Appreciate it still.
Yay. Yeah, you're like a greased monkey. There are these
So
guards
sweaty.
are like
Oh, yeah.
clumsily throwing themselves at you, and you're like cartoonishly, because you got this giant cake over your head, but you're like dancing left and right and twisting and dodging them. It's like the one of the mini Disney scenes where the football music plays.
Yeah.
They're all like missing. What's that? Is it? I think it's Disney's Robin Hood, where there's this cycle that the animation cycle where the rhinos are trying to tackle one of the
Maybe club?
characters, and they
Yeah.
yeah, and
Is
it's
that
like
Bedknobs and
and they-
Broomsticks?
I think they used the
reused
same.
it. Yeah, they used it a couple
Actually, I
times.
think
Yeah,
they
they
did. I think
reused
they
a
did.
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the rugby game and Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Yeah, I think I said
And it got
bread
reused
knobs.
in Sports
That's
Goofy in the 80s.
Yeah.
Mhm. That's. I was going to say that's probably where it came from, but no, of course not. That would have been later. So the early one, the first one would have been from the Disney one or
Yeah,
the
with
Robin Hood
the
one.
platter
They're all
of the
Disney.
cake balanced in one hand and the other hand out, just like
Yeah.
shoving people aside. As a book it.
Yeah, and you like
Bedknobs and
bolt.
Broomsticks came out first, so it was Bedknobs and Broomsticks first.
Oh, was that out before
Nice.
Disney's Robin
It
Hood?
beat it by Robin Hood by 2 years.
Interesting. I knew both were like in the like. I don't think it was after Walt's death, but like during
No,
the period
they
when he
both
was sick.
started after he died. They were deep in the Xerox copy era when they used a lot of
Right.
Xerox
Yeah.
machines.
Right.
So
But there was an era, yeah, when Walt Disney was less involved with the stuff they were making, and quality
well, that
kind of went
started
down
in
a
the
bit.
50s, honestly, because
Yeah.
he started losing more and more interest starting in the 40s after the animator strike.
Excited about how much more readily available animation is. As someone who's animating, it's pretty
Yes.
cool. I'm just so excited about like all the other styles that are going to emerge.
Have you seen
from
all the
stuff
animation
being-
coming out of Mexico? There's a lot of great stuff.
Hmm.
I'm really excited about Knights of Guinevere that's
Mm,
coming out.
Oh yeah.
That looks amazing.
that looks so good.
Oh, the director of Book of Life, Jorge Gutierrez.
Yeah, yeah.
He is apparently directing the live action / CGI Speedy Gonzales movie.
Oh my God.
My God,
Really?
I'm looking forward
Wow.
to that.
that sounds so fun.
Anyway, sorry.
No, it's all good. I can't talk about animation with like a game full of
Yeah, it's true.
cartoonists and artists without having a slight derailment.
I mean, I'm also making one of Morgan's death that's
Aw.
been storyboarded. You guys have gotten to see some of the screenshots here in
Nice.
Game Room.
Yeah.
I'll share some teaser stuff later.
Sweet. So you make your way to Trey with the cake and like hoot to him and jump on his back and like start riding off into the desert with your cake. It's now getting
Yep.
on towards dusk, so it's starting to cool off a bit. Yeah, you're like, I stole the cake. Okay.
I'm on a mission.
Yeah,
A mission of
you guys
cake.
in the tent chatting with Elder Melkor. Sorry, Melkoi. It's an I on the end, not an R. Melkoi. Are going to hear some of this commotion suddenly outside, just shouts.
Morgan's going straight up.
Oh, nice.
Fly out the
Yeah.
tent. Get an overhead view.
Elmo's gonna stay because he's trying to get this thing
Yeah.
attuned.
That's
I'll
fair.
go check
Yeah.
on things. Hold on.
All right.
And I'll make a perception roll. That's
It is pandemonium outside the tent. There is like people stumbling around. It's like it was, like a laid back drugs kind of rave when like
Mhm.
something goes wrong.
Mhm.
It's all chill, and then something happens, and everyone's like, "What? Oh no!
What's going on?
I got a pretty measly
Something's
13
happening,
on
man."
13 on my perspective.
Dave's not here,
Your
man.
perception. Yeah, you just notice that there's like a crazy ruckus as like people, like one of the tables of food has gotten overturned and people are like running around batting at the air like there's something there when there isn't, and some people
Yeah.
are like cowering and holding their hands over their eyes, and other people are a bunch of the soldiers are trying to like kind of rally together, but they seem to be like a little drunk.
Yeah.
And they're just sort of like trying to put like a posse together and are charging off towards the far end of the camp where there's like a dust cloud heading out into the desert.
One person
Uh,
heard you talk about how weird toes are and is now staring at their toes, being like, yeah,
Yeah, they are
yeah,
weird.
those
Oh,
are
man.
weird.
Yeah.
They're leaning, so they're like little beans.
Little beans.
They're like beans,
little
man.
beans. I will just dash. I'll use my dashing
You're
fly
You're
speed.
gonna fly in that general direction
Yeah.
of the commotion.
Phew.
And try and do another
Um,
perspective or perception check.
Perception. Yeah,
Not
you're going to
great.
be getting left. You're going to be getting left behind, actually. So fairly quickly, Trey's movement is a lot better than yours. So
Yeah.
Oogna, you're like
Way out there.
riding hard out out towards the oasis.
Yeah.
And as you come over the rise towards the oasis, you can see that there's like a city out there
Oh,
in the
interesting.
distance.
Hmm.
This oasis rises out of the desert with a bunch of crags, and in like a chasm between the crags is like a almost Mad Max Fury Road style
How
tall
aware
thing
is
with a
Oogna doing
waterfall.
this? Is she like, could she see out what's going on? Or is she basically asleep?
No, you're sharing
Yeah, yeah.
brain space.
So in my
You're
brain
just
then, I go, hey, where are we going? I kind of want to just still hang out at the party.
we need this.
A cake? I mean, there was other food.
Um, and you're gonna feel that even though you've eaten a whole lot of food, you're gonna feel that same hunger when you look at the cake.
Right. I
Uh,
mean, it's cake. Okay, but Oogna has been burnt before. Can I do an Arcana to see if this is fairy food?
I mean, there's weird magic going on.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Friend turned into a fairy. Like you
Yeah.
think there's some fairy shit happening. Like I don't know if you really need to make it like you don't have Arcana
No,
to
no, I
speak
have,
of.
in fact, -1 to Arcana, so
You can make a roll and see what you think.
sure. Let's see how fun this is.
Morgan's
Oh,
gonna
19.
DM
So that's
Perny.
18.
That's an 18. Yeah, there's magic here. There's no way to like someone randomly make a cake that looks like
No.
you. And the whole
No.
thing, you don't think that the prince was like, make me a cake that looks like this one
No,
person
that
that
seems
was
weird.
involved in my rescue.
So Ugo's like, oh
Um,
no, nope,
this
and just like
magic is afoot.
slams her hand over her mouth.
when Perny gets the DM from Morgan, he's going to say,
Yeah.
okay, back to tent. We will go out together. But I need to be able to cast fly on all of us. Oh, wait, you have fly now.
Yeah.
I think this is a cast.
I'm gonna
fly.
follow this dust cloud that I think might be Oogna because I don't see her or anyone
Or
like
Trey.
our fluffy baby is not here either. I'm just gonna try and keep up, so I'll
Okay.
keep sprinting out.
Okay, we'll try and catch up. Trauma, I'm going to cast fly on you, and I'm going to say I think your meditation must wait. We can't send her out there alone. It just after what just happened, we can't have anyone out there alone.
Gremlin just sighs deeply, but is unsurprised. All right, let's go.
Zoom. So we go 60 feet with fly.
Yeah, the elder is gonna head out of the tent with you and is like aghast at this like the scene, and then you guys like magic spell, poof, go flying off with
I'll cast fly on Melkroy in case it's helpful.
Yeah.
He can come with if he wants.
Flying
he's
cat.
like pinioning his arms in the air, going, what's happening?
I'm gonna make a roll to
Djinn
see
magic.
if Oogna remembers.
No, this was
Burning
regular
Us.
magic.
Oh man, Oogna is firing on all cylinders tonight. So she's like, I figured out this cake is probably fairy. I need help.
Yeah.
And so she's gonna think really, really hard, hoping that whatever of the Bonecrusher is in her head doesn't stop this message from getting out. But be like, grabbed a cursed cake and now I'm running off into the desert and I don't know why. Help.
We're on our way. Over.
Just trying to get to the that doesn't really work in that direction. Copernicus would have to reach out to you, but I would say Copernicus, you feel like your ears are burning and
Yeah.
you might reach out.
I think
Yeah.
after Morgan reported in, I'll open up the whole net for everyone and be like, Oogna, is everything okay? It seems like there was a bit of a party foul. We're on our way to where we think you are.
I got a fairy cake and I don't want to eat it, but it's gonna make me eat it. Help.
Okay, we're coming as quick as we can. Don't eat it. Don't eat the cake.
The face on the cake sneers at you.
Oh no, the cake's alive.
Imagine the
and
cake.
says,
Imagine the cake is Tromlin, and it's Tromlin saying to not eat the cake. You know how smart Tromlin is. You know he always has good ideas.
and the cake will say to you, oh ho, sisters. Looking pretty dusty. Yeah, you recognize the voice of the other of your doppelgangers.
Wait a minute, my sister's not a cake. This is weird. This is very weird.
And you can hear like the Bonecrusher is still kind of mostly in control and like pushing Trey to run faster.
While Oogna has got control in one hand and has it over her mouth.
Yeah.
Trying to fend
And
off the cake.
Bonecrusher's going to say, since you're the one talking, Bonecrusher's going to say, tell her to shut up.
Shut up. I don't want to eat you.
Well, that's about the what I usually expect out of you. So I saw you're getting friendly with that little twinkle toes.
Yeah?
You really think anyone could like you?
I'm pretty likable.
I'm trying to remember what all you said of the personality was in Sugar.
Yeah, Sugar has got all the like, I'm gonna cause some social drama, diva-ness.
Yeah.
I'm a performer.
Yeah,
A
because she's gonna
combination
try
of the,
and
like,
push your buttons.
Yeah, like a combination of like the scampish kid that Oogna was, but then
Yeah.
now with like a snarky fairy
Here, how about this? How about
overlay.
you role play all?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
Easy
Look, the
peasy.
thing is, you're just looking out for your best interests here because, like, obviously she's just gonna dump you and you're gonna get your stupid big heart broken. So, like, it's good that you're running away, obviously, before she can, like, take a knife and ram it through your little heart. Oh, Morgan would never do that to me. We were friends, and maybe more than friends. I don't know. We're kind of new, but she did say that she loves me. Yeah, she'd say that. But she'll say anything, and you're stupid enough that you would believe it.
And the Bonecrusher is going to be like, is like, just both of you shut up. I'm going to get rid of both of you once and for all.
Can Perny try and patch the Perny net in such a way that we can hear this if like all these thoughts are coming from Oogna's head? Can I try and do a stupid Arcana roll?
Stupid Arcana is the best
actually,
Arcana.
because you've already attempted into this. You've already messaged into this. So theoretically, what you're getting, when you send a message, Oogna can think back at you for the message, and this is what's going on in Oogna's head.
Yeah, there's 3 Oognas here.
Yeah, one of them is the cake, but again, honestly, probably I imagine somebody outside of this watching you with the cake. The cake is just a cake, and it's not like actually animated and talking and sneering at you. I feel like this is all happening in your head.
Yeah.
So yeah, make me an Arcana check. This is kind of an epic Arcana situation.
So I'm gonna history myself in advance. Try and give myself advantage here. Okay, so the history didn't succeed, but I got rid of the 2 that I would have rolled otherwise. So that was that purpose. That's why we did that. All right, I'm probably gonna spend an inspiration on this because I really want it to happen. Let's roll 1 die first. An 11. I am gonna spend the inspiration because I really want this.
Will do.
Okay, well, we're sticking with the 11.
Aw.
Still gets me to a 21.
Yeah.
Still gets me to a 21.
10 though, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay. So that's a pretty good roll. That's over 20. You can potentially juice this with some power as well. I would let you throw some blood magic on this.
Ooh.
If you wish to empower what you're doing.
Yeah, I have no blood dice, so I'm gonna just have to. Okay, so what happens if I don't have blood dice?
You have 2 blood dice. You had a long rest, dude. You haven't touched this since you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, or by confusing. Okay, I thought I could only get it through the organ.
Sorry.
Blood.
Sorry, you have
But
1
no.
blood dice.
Okay,
Yeah, you have
cool.
1 blood dice because you only get 1 prolonged rest.
Yeah, all right, I'll spend that.
Okay. So yeah, this is just
roll for my thunder charges too. It's a what, D6?
it's a D3, but
D3,
you can roll
yeah.
that on a D6 because you spent them all, so you've got a D3 back.
4, so I get 2.
2 back. Yeah, so you're like really trying to make this work, so you start carving on yourself to empower your book, and the blood goes like drips on the page and is absorbed with like a hissing, sizzling sound into your pages of your book of secrets, as you are trying to like, you kind of hear you hear what Oogna is saying back to you, but you're kind of catching this other stuff. The blood dissolving into the book gives you greater perspective, and you're starting to hear
Some of
the
it.
3 Oognas clearly an animated conversation, arguing
Yeah,
amongst
yeah.
themselves.
Listen, like, don't listen to Bonecrusher because she's an idiot and she doesn't care about love anyway. If you want what's best for you and Morgan, let me in. It's really easy. You don't even have to think about it. Just let me in. Nope, absolutely not. Cromlin told me about fairies. I mean, you guys are my sisters, but also maybe fairies, and I don't understand. But I don't think someone who liked me would tell me to do that. Well, that's just because you're an idiot.
And she'll also say, aren't you feeling hungry? And it's time for another willpower save.
Oh, no.
Tromblin, you're now patched in, so Oogna can hear you. I don't think the other Oognas can, but you have now heard all this. I don't know if you've got anything that you can do to get through to her, but
Question. I have a question for Lane. Since I have
Yep.
known Oogna my whole life, do I know the things that also disgust her and ruin her appetite?
I'm going to make a roll for that. You have never encountered such a thing.
damn it.
I have iron liver.
How about this? Do I know the things
you have
that
iron
easily
stomach, too.
distract her?
You do remember that she was gagging at me, puking people to death with acid, but that's
Fair.
Yeah.
I think that would make most people
visceral things you would have to be there to do.
Yeah.
Like if she was about to eat something and you magically illusioned it to be like literally a piece of shit, she would probably be disgusted by that, as
Lane?
would anyone.
Am I
Yeah,
cognizant of this enough to activate my armor?
Not yet. I
Okay.
think you have to make the roll first.
Then I will make the roll.
Can I actually talk to
Ooh.
Oogna through this, or is it just a one-way
Yeah,
thing?
but just give it a second.
Okay.
Roll
Nice.
again because you have advantage because Bonecrusher is trying to keep you from doing this.
Oh, nice. 18.
Okay, so you like
Bonecrusher with the save.
pull the cake up to your mouth
Yeah.
when she says, "Aren't you hungry?"
Yeah.
And Bonecrusher is like, "Don't eat it.
Oh.
We got to destroy it, and we got to do it right,
And so
and then I'll be rid of both of you losers."
anyone watching sees an orc on a owlbear with one hand over their mouth trying to shove cake into their mouth but being stopped by their hand.
Yeah, you take the cake and smush it into your hand a bit.
Take Oogna in the channel.
Nice. Really
That's
good.
canon now. That's what I was picturing, like like a sheet cake that's just cut in the
that's
shape of a
good.
face the whole time.
Yeah.
But I
That's
like the
very good.
molded face way
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Way better for
Yes.
animation.
Absolutely.
It's snarky asshole cake.
Yep.
Fondant, all fondant. The
Yeah.
worst thing on cakes ever.
Yeah.
Listen, when was the last time you had like a really good treat just for yourself? Your friends aren't really your friends. They've been dragging you through absolute hell. Like, just let us take over. Your life will be so much better. I mean, but don't let her take over. She sucks.
Yep.
I will crush you.
All right, so do I hear all this going on?
Yeah, you hear like these 3 different Oogna voices. Like it's all Oogna's voice, but it's the version that's like super gruff and militant and angry, and the
Right.
version that's kind of the more standard Oogna voice, and then the snarky, bitchy Oogna voice.
Yeah.
All arguing with each.
And you said that Oogna can hear me if I talk too now, correct?
Perny is passing on what you say to Oogna.
All right. Oogna, I think we
Yeah?
all know the one person you should listen to who has always guided you correctly is me.
Yeah,
Who
absolutely.
kept you
Don't
from
listen to
eating?
him.
Who kept you from eating the cake we dropped that got a little bit of cow shit on it when we were kids? It was me.
That's true. That's true.
Who kept you from going to bed with that one really quote unquote cute elf
Oof.
who kept scratching in places?
Ooh.
Me.
Ooh.
Who is the one who was there to take care of you when you were sick? Me.
It's
Not these
true.
other your sisters.
You've never
It was
chained me
me. So
wrong.
if you're gonna listen to someone, you should listen to me.
Don't listen to him, though. He has a silver tongue. You can't trust anything he says. He spent all that time in the Underdark anyway. You don't know what happened to him there, but you do know that he came back a little weird. Like, eating sentient people without a problem, that's weird, right? That's pretty, I mean, those are
Bitch,
a
I
little
hear
bit.
everything you say.
Well, fuck you.
First off, we've
Morgan?
already discussed it. That will never happen. Second,
I would like an occult or a arcana check from Copernicus.
Morgan
You're
doesn't
all
think she's any help
converging
for this,
now.
but will send a message to to Trumley and go, oh, racist? Gross.
At 25.
So you catch the part where the Bonecrusher version of this was saying, we're gonna destroy that cake, and I'm gonna be rid of both of you. And also, the earlier statement was something along the lines of, we have to get there. And you can see now that you're flying up high, because you said you went up quite high with Tromlin, so that you can kind of see this dust cloud that is the running owlbear through the desert, is making their way towards this outlying area of palm trees where there's what looks almost like a well in the distance. And you recall from this morning when you guys were leaving the Cave of Wonders and trying to resist the treasures, the djinn looked at Oogna and said,
Granted.
Right.
And there was another wish.
Oh, the
And
Bonecrusher made a wish.
Oogna looks around like, who, me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Perny will say, I think the Bonecrusher made a wish, and I think it's probably whatever's happening right now is probably very dangerous for Oogna. So we really need to catch up. I'm going to by the way, I'm assuming that Morgan is glowing still, so I might be able to spot her in the night sky and just hold on to her so that she's riding me or Tromlin or something, so that she's going with our 60-foot speed and we're all traveling together as breakneck as we can.
Yeah, I'd be fine with you guys sort of converging and snagging Morgan into the
Dimension door.
one group.
Dimension door. Dimension door.
I might not be able to dimension door because I am not attuned to my item anymore.
No.
So let me double check my component.
You haven't, yes, but because you guys have had a long rest, and since that time you've only cast a free spell, you will have your normal spell slots back. You're right, you don't have you're down a sorcery point. You also are down your extra bonus to spell save DC and spell attack.
Ooh.
You also, the vial is also your spell casting focus.
That's what I mean.
Ooh.
So it is thankfully no, it is verbal.
It's verbal only?
It's verbal
then
only.
You can do it.
Oh my god. Okay.
Just do it.
I am not pushing my fucking spell again, so I will dimension door with Tromlin. And just go by the fucking book for once.
Yeah.
Kind of. She.
Sorry, you mean you don't want to take an extra person?
I will only take Tromlin because she died the last time she dimension doored.
Yes, that's perfectly fair.
So she's just a little.
You don't normally have the ability to increase your.
Don't worry about me. I'll take the stairs.
Yeah.
Is dimension door only one of the person?
The two most important people to Oogna are those two, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Celebrate yourself.
You can always stay on the Perny net Dimension door is.
You can also bring one
yeah,
willing
one.
creature.
Yeah, only one.
Yeah. So Morgan will start the spell. She's got like she doesn't have her thing, so she's like moving her hands differently than she would normally. And her voice and hands are shaking as she creates a portal that as she grabs onto Tromlin, they fly through together and they end up in front of Oogna and the cake on the other side.
Well, you're going to get 500 feet closer, which will not completely catch you up because Oogna started with quite a head start and then also
Trey's
has been
fast.
moving more quickly than you
Yeah.
have. But you're going to close the distance quite significantly. I'm just double checking how much has been being gained. Trey's speed is 40. What's your fly speed, isn't it?
30, but I've
40?
been dashing.
No,
Is it
the fly
60?
spell. The
Oh,
spell.
fly spell is 60, I think.
It's 60?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
it was
It's
50.
fast.
Okay.
Mhm.
In
It's
that
faster
case, then
than
you have
normal
actually
flying.
been gaining since you all got together because yeah, flying speed of 60, and as far as I know, you can still dash. So you've been gaining somewhat on Trey since you all kind of got together and started flying. So this will actually get you fairly close. So as you do this, as you make this realization and you're casting the spell, Oogna, you come bursting over a rise with Trey, and there's this stone well, like a stone circle with a deep hole in the middle under a small circle of palm trees in this little dell, and it's in like it's sort of the head of this little this one little side branch of the dry stream bed. And as soon as you get close to it, Bonecrusher is going to like launch you off of Trey's back and start bolting towards the well, still holding the cake.
Can I try to take control? Or slow her down in a way?
You can, but as this is all happening, you've gotten like frosting a bunch of places off of this cake. But as you're doing so, the cake is starting to like where the frosting has gotten on your hand, the cake is starting to like ooze down from the platter, and is like starting like you're holding like a gray ooze. It's coming down around your arm.
What is it you
Go
want?
ahead and make me a wisdom save.
Do you want your own body? Is that what you want? Because like we could make that happen. 14. Yep,
Okay.
just a 14.
Yeah, you were saying we could make that happen.
Like we found
So
a new body for
the-
Morgan. We could find one for you, and then we could all be sisters. Wouldn't that be great?
So the rest of you are hearing this still.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are we within range that I can do anything, or are we still far away?
Yeah, so you just pop out of this dimension door.
Yeah.
The two of you, Tromlin and Morgan.
Sounds like
and
initiative time.
You're now within a distance of this happening. Yeah, let's roll initiative.
Hell yeah, that's a good one for once.
16.
13 plus.
So we'll separately
22.
for each of these two.
Hello, man.
18.
What's your initiative bonus, Alina?
+2.
Okay.
I don't like that other parts of me are rolling initiative.
Nope.
So you got a 16.
Yep.
I've got a 15 here. We got a 22.
I got an 18.
A 20 and an 18.
Mhm.
And
Damn, that's a good
Copernicus?
initiative.
I am 18, but I'm worse than Morgan, and I'm off into the desert.
Ooh,
Yeah,
everyone's rolling
15
well.
is the low roll here.
Yeah.
So let's start at the top with Tromlin. So you
Question.
see it's like Oogna holding like a massive cake in one hand. Trey is now sort of like off to the side, kind of like milling around, not sure what to do next because he has been dismounted. What do you want to do?
Using the Gem of True
Question?
Seeing, is that an action or a free action?
I mean it's normal observation, so it depends on what you want. Like if you're just looking around or just glancing around,
I'm looking at the 3 Oognas.
yeah. So like I can't remember. There's an action version of a perception check or an investigation check where you're looking
Oh, I
like
just looked at as an
in
action, you
detail.
can speak the Gem's command word and expend 1 charge for the next 10 minutes. You have true
Okay.
sight.
Takes an action to
Right.
activate it. But then after that, it's just normal perception. You want to activate the Gem of True Seeing?
Yes, I'm going to activate it so I can see what the hell is going on, if they're all real Oognas or if Oogna
Yeah.
is the only true Oogna.
Yeah.
Because we haven't done this yet. We've just let them be around. And I'm tired of it.
You see 3 Oognas.
Okay, so they are all Oogna.
You see 3 entities here. No, because it's the Gem of True Seeing. One of the 3 is Oogna, truly, and the other 2 are Fae spirits.
Where
Alright,
Oogna's
then that's-
face.
I'm going
And
to, for
one
my
of
next
those
act,
Fae spirits is standing like overlapping, like 2 Oogna and one of the Fae spirits are kind of like both occupying Oogna's body, and the other Fae spirit is next to them,
alright,
kind of occupying the space the cake is in.
I'm going to, for my free action, yell out to Oogna, they're not your sisters. And I'm holding the Gem of True Seeing, which he knows what that is. They're Fae, and they're trying to trick and destroy you.
Huh. Huh.
Okay, next up is the Bonecrusher.
Oh no.
And the Bonecrusher is running full tilt towards this well, and you can tell the plan here is to launch yourself and the cake and like
All 3
all
of
3
us.
of you into the
Yep.
well. Oh, also, God, Gem of True Seeing. That well is magic as hell.
Yeah, I
Great.
figured. Yeah.
You got any bonus actions, Drumlin? You got any?
I do.
Anything-
Do I
Can
have
you
bonus action?
sap
Oh,
me?
Well, you got a bonus action. You
Just
haven't
take
used
me
a
out.
bonus action.
But do you have any actions that are that can take it, that you can do in the span of a bonus action?
A whole
Like a
person?
Misty
Can I
Step's a bonus
launch
action.
myself into Oogna to try to knock? No, that'd be an attack.
But
No,
Misty Step
but-
should be a bonus action.
Misty Step's a bonus action. You could try to like
Get in the way.
get in the way.
Yeah.
I will. Can I Misty Step in a way that I am basically in front of Bonecrusher to trip her?
Ooh.
I mean, it's one body, but yes.
There you go.
Awesome.
I will throw my
Okay.
body in front of Oogna to stop this.
Alina, please roll me a dex save.
Oh boy. I want to roll badly. I rolled a 15.
Can I do my inspiration to give them?
Which is 17.
Can I give you inspiration to force a reroll?
Yep, I'm happy for you to give disadvantage by spending one of your
Nice.
inspirations. So you
Go for
spend
it.
an inspiration.
That
And-
brings it down to a 12.
Total 12
Yeah. A 10 plus
will
2.
not succeed. So mark off that inspiration spent
Yep.
by Randy.
Nice. Thank you.
Oogna slash
Bonecrusher.
Oognas will trip over you as you teleport. So you use your movement to fly further, close enough to be within the 30 feet to Misty Step. And as you fly forward, you pull out the Gem of True Seeing so you can see all this. You Misty Step, trip, and Bonecrusher slash Oogna slash a cake all go flying. And who's next? That was 20 for Bonecrusher.
I got 18.
Morgan.
Yeah, I think
Morgan
18
has
is
18.
next.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or the fairy previously known as Morgan.
I too real, too real.
It'll still be
I
Morgan.
will
It's all good.
vortex warp Oogna. As soon as I can get within 90 feet, I will vortex warp her 90 feet behind me. So
That's acceptable.
Yep.
90 this way turns into 90 that way.
Yeah, make your saving throw.
That's
Oogna.
verbal somatic.
Yeah, I was just going to say, what's the...
Nice.
That doesn't have a
17.
material component. Yeah, verbal somatic, so you don't have to have any stuff. You just
What's the
wave
save
your
on
arms
that one?
and
Is
speak.
it a Dex or Wisdom?
It's Constitution.
Okay, then that
Yeah,
is a 3
Constitution
plus
saving
6.
throw.
So it's actually a 9.
Nope. I believe it's
Not
still
sufficient.
closer to 17.
Yeah, you have
Um,
it's a +1 is the bonus you have. So your spell save DCs is 16.
You're so fluffy.
Or wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Yeah. So your spell save DC of 17 is because of the +1
Thank you.
from your vial.
Oh, and you're not on Trey anymore.
Yeah,
I
that's
assume.
true.
So that'll slow you down.
Yep.
So Morgan's going to teleport Oogna closer to full party with vortex warp.
Yeah.
Face first, ass
sort
up.
of. Tromlin was
Kind of.
where Morgan. Tromlin was where Oogna is because Oogna was
Okay.
tripped by Tromlin's teleportation. You're now vortex warping Oogna
Closer
90 feet
to
further back.
Perny. Yeah, closer to Perny and them.
And yourself, because I don't know if you've flown up where Tromlin went or not.
Oh yeah.
Well, because
Morgan,
you can't be with Tromlin because Tromlin can't take you with
No.
him when he misty
Yeah.
steps.
no.
So you were probably when Tromlin was moving, you were like hanging on to use Tromlin's movement.
Yeah.
Because he had the
And then
fly
just,
spell
like,
and you were just using your wings.
in the wind.
So basically, it's the well, then Tromlin close to the well where he tripped Oogna. Then 30 feet further away from the well is you, where you were left behind when Tromlin teleported or misty stepped. And then further behind still is another 60 feet, and then there's Oogna, because that's where you've teleported.
Posited me. Perfect.
And
Right.
Trey is next to Tromlin.
He's kind of off to the side. Like he's been when Bonecrusher got close enough, vaulted off Trey's back and started running. And Trey, immediately not being ridden anymore, sort of went, okay, I guess I'm just going to go over here.
He's like, oh, I'm tired. I want to just flop down.
Yeah, he's not going to attack Oogna.
Yeah.
He doesn't. He's just he's rolling in the. He's panting off in the shade of one of the trees. In fact, he's kind of perked his ears up and been a little like, what's going on over there when he saw Tromlin appear and trip you.
Oh yeah.
Because he's like, hey, but then you teleported over there, so now he's like, huh?
Huh?
Okay, what's going
How'd
on?
you go over there?
I don't understand. I'm a bird.
God, magic would be so confusing for birds.
Anything else from Morgan? That was your action. Are you moving towards Oogna or towards Tromlin or staying where you are?
I'm just trying to figure out what exactly I can do on a bonus action or a second.
I mean, you can like free/bonus actions. You can like speak, talk. You did hear Tromlin shouting, "They're not your sisters, they're Fae."
I will. Oh, thaumaturgy is an action. So just yell, "We can sort this shit out. Why are you doing some desperate ass fucking genie move, you bitches?" To all of them.
Amazing.
So
You've seen what we can do. You've seen what we can do.
Yeah, and you've got your Fey mark. Yeah, but also your Fey mark makes you recognized and revered by the Fey. So that's going to give them pause. Make me like, let's make this like a skill check. Why don't you make me like an intimidation?
Okay.
To give them pause. Because they socially recognize you.
You can also
and your
polymorph them to
status.
give them pause.
That's true.
Well, not the problem there is like they are Oogna. What'd you roll?
Oh, one that I'm definitely gonna force a
Oh,
reroll with Tides of
no.
Chaos.
Oh no.
Oh, Tides of Chaos.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let me just grab the other dice because I was like, I'll use the green one this time. No. I should have gone with my instincts.
So re-roll that shit.
That is much better. That's a 14 plus.
Excellent.
Oh,
Better
14
than
plus
that one.
5.
19.
And roll percentile. And roll
First
it twice.
one.
Does anyone hear my bird saying he loves me?
61.
Because he's so cute.
Oh. 61 is my first.
Okay.
And a 4 is the other one.
Okay, the 61 is just your eyes glowing out like lanterns.
Yeah.
Oh, the 4 is better. You want the 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you cast See Invisible on yourself.
Oh.
And in this particular context, you also can see the Fey entities
Ooh.
that are occupying the space of Oogna.
Mm.
Okay, so you shout intimidatingly, drawing yourself up to your full height, but also like revealing your glowing power as a princess of the Fae. You shout at them to quit it, bitches.
Yeah. Quit it.
Next up is Copernicus, I believe.
Yeah. So how close
So
am I
you're-
to the now teleported Oogna?
Yeah, so they jumped 500 feet further ahead in the same round that you flew like another 120 feet.
Right.
And then Oogna was teleported 90 feet back towards you. So that's 200. So you're probably still like a couple hundred feet away.
Okay.
Assuming that you're going to book it again this round and use your full movement, that's
Yep.
another 120, 240, 330. Yeah, so she's about 120 feet from you, or a little bit less.
She is. Interesting. And I still can't see the sisters. I have magical sight, but I have ghostly gaze, but I'd have to activate it. And
No.
ghostly gaze is only 30 feet.
But you can hear all of this, so I'm happy for you to make like Arcana checks, for example,
Okay.
if you want to try and figure out what's going on.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. 27.
Wow. Well, okay then. All right. So Oogna's had her names stolen from her by these two Fae, and all of them thereby have a claim on the body.
Ah.
The Bonecrusher Fae creature has clearly made some kind of wish to like get rid of the other two, which includes the original Oogna, and get full ownership of the body. That's clearly what's going on here. And clearly the place to do that, whatever's been told, okay, here's how to do it. It's
In
this
that
well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
What needs to happen here is that the Oogna needs the curse broken, and that's going to involve getting all three Oognas back into one Oogna as a first step. So you think she should eat the cake? Because two of the Oognas are inside Oogna one now, and one isn't.
Right. So
You think to break this curse, you're going to need all three Oognas to be occupying the one body.
And if I
right
did,
now, one of those Oognas is a cake. So there's a really easy way to get all
Wow.
three of those Oognas in one body.
and if I did a
From the
banish,
beginning, eat it.
if I did a banishment, that wouldn't help because they'd take the names with them.
Yeah, but banishment might help as part of the like you need to be doing some curse
Ritual kind of
breaking
magic.
here.
Yeah.
But the banishment would be a great way to like get rid of these Fae entirely. But I would have to be part of this getting Oogna's names back situation. But the
And
first thing you think is you need to merge all of these Oognas.
Yeah. Perny is going to send a message just to Tromlin and say, Tromlin, I think I finally understand what's going on with Oogna. I know this sounds crazy, but she needs to eat the cake. We need to reunite her personalities and then banish the Fey entities. You need to convince her to eat the cake now.
Nod. It's a nod.
You just get like understood.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna need the gem of true sight when you're done with it. I gotta see what we're dealing with.
Think back. The cake is Fey. Bonecrusher is Fey. And the well is magic.
Yeah, so that frees up your action for a double move or a dash. So that gives you to that distance. Okay, next up is the cake.
Oh no.
Which is going to attempt again to get you to eat it. So once again, you're making a wisdom save, but with advantage because Bonecrusher does not want you to eat it.
Right. 13.
So wisdom save with advantage.
13. Otherwise, it would have been a 2.
13's the high roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so you immediately start licking icing off of the parts of you that have just got icing on them.
Yep.
And there's like sand in it because you've been tumbling on sand. It's not good. It's not great. But that'll be, and then other than that, you're getting more sort of snarky comments in your head.
Yeah.
That's all she can really do. She's a cake. All she can do is be delicious and try and get you to eat her.
Very good at that.
As
Except
cakes
for the
do. Yep. So that takes us back to the top of the batting order.
Oh, Oogna didn't get to go?
Or wait a second. Oogna got to go before the cake.
Yeah.
Oogna was next. What was Oogna going to do?
So I am going to monologue, which is one of my favorite things to do. Oogna is sitting there, and there's like a dawning realization inside her head as she can kind of sense the other two, like the other two versions of herself. And she's hearing Tromlin's words, and there's like a realization deep in her soul where birds start yelling very loudly, and then I mute. They want their dinner. No, where Oogna's like, wait a minute.
You can do it.
Your butt.
Birds are so invested. I think they just want their own turn.
He really does.
Yeah.
He's like, no, feed me now. Feed me now. So anyway, Oogna's like, okay, if you're fake, then you've been lying to me this whole time, and you've been using my love for my family against me. And you know what? That pisses me off. You're going down, fairy fuckers. Prepare to get crushed. And I'm going to like drive a knuckle down on the cake. I'm gonna like throw the cake on the ground and then like fall on it. Just a
You're trying to punch the cake.
I'm going to punch the cake.
Yep. Excellent.
Pound cake.
Absolutely.
So you like take your other fist and like slam the cake into your fist, and it just starts splattering all over yourself. And then you fail the saving throw and start consuming the splattered cake off of your hands.
Yeah, it's delicious. It lands in my mouth. It's so tasty.
Tromlin, you're next.
Before I go, I do have a quick question. Do the Fae in your game work off traditional folklore Fae rules?
Sometimes.
Since I have Fae ancestry, would I know that if I put a salt circle around Oogna, Bonecrusher can't get to her?
Well, Bonecrusher's already in there, so that's a big question.
Okay.
You know that there are definitely tricks that you can do to like mess with the Fae like this.
You know what? I'm going to do something Okay, so I'm at the point of either do I try to dispel the magic in the fountain, but it's genie magic, so I'm not sure I can.
It looks to you like it's magic of the land, like it's beyond dispelling. It's a place of
Then
power.
you know what? I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to get Bonecrusher attention all on me. First off, I yell, free action. Keep eating the cake, Oogna. Eat every bit of it and bite as hard as you can. Then I'm going to turn to Bonecrusher, and I'm going to Vicious Mockery.
Oh, hell yeah.
Excellent.
Hey, you low-grade boggle shit. You know how we knew you weren't actually Oogna's sister? Or Oogna?
How's
Because you're
that,
both
asswipe?
boring. Because you're boring. You're uninteresting. You have no creativity in your body. No wonder you want to be in her. Like, most Fae are at least, courtesans. You somehow managed to sink below both Seelie and unseelie court and become the first ever Fae, stable Fae. That's all you're good for. Digging nightmare shit. You are proof. We cannot just slap wings on a deformed goblin and pretend it somehow is magical. You are an embarrassment. You're an embarrassment to your court. No wonder they want you in an orc. Because that way, they don't have to claim you anymore. But you know what? You're not good enough to be any orc, especially that one. The only thing you're good enough to do is to unfurl your wings and use them to scrape out septic tanks. So why don't you go flutter away, you discount sprite.
Ooh.
Nice.
Discount spread is so rude.
That's
Oh my
Yeah.
very rude. I love
Yeah.
it.
No one gives a shit about you, Tinker Smell.
Okay, so that's
I'll
a
use my last
vicious
inspiration to
mockery.
give disadvantage on
Nice.
the wisdom roll.
It's a
Which-
wisdom save, yeah. Well, no, but
Yeah.
this is like Oogna's wisdom
Which is
roll.
not great. It's not great.
All right, I'll hold off in case they succeed. How about that?
Well, you're gonna want to use it because I got a nat
Oh
20 here.
no.
Oh
All
my
right, then I'm
God.
using it.
And that turned a nat 20 into a nat 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
crit damage.
Oh, yeah,
So
because they
that's
take psychic damage, don't they?
yeah, that's psychic damage, which I'm not
Yeah.
gonna actually transfer onto Oogna because it's not Oogna's psyche specifically.
Nice.
I will allow you, because you are worshiping none other than Erevan Ilisar, who is effectively, as this elven god, an archfey. Erevan Elisar is specifically listed as a Seelie court trickster. So yeah, you're channeling an archfey right now. I will say if you grab your planar ally bead,
Okay.
you can
Ooh.
do this vicious mockery as basically an
Ooh.
avatar of the Seelie. And just full on drive this insult home with the power of
Ooh.
an archfey's words. So make me a this is going to be one of your social skills. Which one makes the most sense? It's kind of intimidating, but not really. I think it makes more sense as a performance or a persuasion.
How do you make a social attack roll?
Yes, you're making a social attack roll.
How about persuasion? Because I get a plus 10.
Sure.
26.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I'm gonna make a wisdom save and figure out how bad. That's a 2. All right.
Youch.
Yeah, you completely stun the Bonecrusher out of direct control of Oogna's body. Oogna, you have control of your body again.
Amazing.
And with the Gem of True Seeing, Tromlin, you can now see as Oogna continues to scarf this cake. And Oogna, I'm assuming you're going to obey when they tell you to eat the cake.
I will switch from beating the cake
Got,
to
like-
eating the cake.
Nice.
Can I
Well,
throw in
you
something
go
else,
for
though?
you.
And
You're
that's how
like
you get rid of a bee.
Exactly.
Can I
it's like
throw
you're in
one
the
more
wrestling
thing?
ring and you just start biting, right? You're just
Yeah.
like.
Arr.
I will throw
And
anything
it's
else to
delicious.
Oogna real
Yep.
quick. Oogna, eat Bonecrusher too.
Can I see her?
No,
No.
Bonecrusher is still in your mind, but you can picture. You've done this before, so you can just sort of close your eyes and like suddenly. So you're like scarfing. I'm just kind of getting out of combat time
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
second here because I know Oogna's turn isn't immediately, but you're like in your mind. You close your eyes and you've got both of them in like headlocks.
Good. I will think of them both as cake and just
Yes.
start taking bites from one and then the other.
Yes. This is so good.
Yep.
You're
All right, and it just
Perfect.
I guess
Sugar
just
Tusks is like
to
strawberry
catch us-
flavored, and Bonecrusher is like chocolate.
Is it cannibalism if you're eating yourself?
Not really.
make me the grappling checks. This is all in your mind, but we'll they have the same stats as you, so let's just do the wrestling roll.
Wait, quick question though. You said Bonecrusher was stunned.
Yeah, no, they're getting disadvantage on these rolls, both of them.
Oh my
Excellent. That's all I care
goodness.
about. I'm going to argue for Alina every time.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, and in fact, Morgan, you were in the process of telling them off.
Yeah.
Do you want to make a silver tongue roll to stun Sugar?
Ooh.
The bitchy one. This is in fact
I
the
was
one who
wondering-
was bad talking you previously, as you'll recall.
Yeah, I don't have vicious mockery anymore. So I like go to that like place of pure volatile vocal energy and realize it's not there and have to speak from a different voice and look at the remnants of the cake and be like, this is not it, bitch. You're not taking Oogna. You're not taking her anywhere. And my mistakes will be my own when I fucking make them. So fuck right off. This is embarrassing. Do better.
Amazing.
I was going to make an offer after game
Mhm.
for you to have a feat that gives you your satyr magic in this form.
Mhm.
So if you're interested in doing that, let's call this vicious mockery and I'll make the saving throw.
Ooh.
Sure, yeah.
Bam. All right. That is a 3. Again, I
Oh,
rolled with
damn.
disadvantage. Go ahead and make me the social roll, the persuasion roll, just like Tromlin did. Yours is a +8. It's almost as good.
Rolling a lot of 7s. It's another 7.
So that's a 15. Do you want to try and goose it?
I will goose it. I want to wild magic surge still.
Nice.
I love it. Let's see. That's a 73 and a 32.
We wild magicking?
Yeah.
Yep. And then go ahead and re-roll the roll then, as I try and find my table. 73 and what was the other one?
32.
73.
Let me grab a
and
different
32.
dice. These ones have been not so kind.
Oh, absolutely the 73.
That's a critical.
Nice.
Oh my.
And it has a fear spell effect.
Yeah.
So you do psychic damage to Sugar.
Ooh.
And you put her under the effects of fear. And frankly, that's going to affect both of those Fae.
Ooh.
I like that we both did psychic damage to one.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Killer duo. Killer duo.
So Oogna, in your mind, you are grappling these two motherfuckers and trying to physically consume them. Let's roll some grapple checks.
Well, I had an 18 and a
Okay,
12, which goes to a 30 and a 12 plus 11. 23.
The 23, the 30 will cut it. The 23 won't. Do you want to try and goose it?
Yeah. I've got full inspiration right now. I could reroll that one. Or was it was it with inspiration? Or not with inspiration, was it with advantage?
Yes, you have advantage because
Okay.
they're both
Then that's
quite
I will
fucked up.
roll again. Let me
Oh, sorry. I thought that was your advantage roll.
no, I rolled 2 dice at once. 15
Gotcha.
plus
You
11
rolled
would
2
be
dice because you were rolling 2 attacks.
26.
What was the base roll?
15 plus 11.
That'll just do it.
Ooh.
They have the same bonuses as you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So it's the raw rolls that matter here.
Yeah.
You manage to like keep both of them. They're struggling mightily, but you keep both of them. They are trying to break free. So you got to make the resistance roll here.
Right.
They're just making strength rolls, but you make a grapple roll. But they have disadvantage.
And I have advantage.
One of those is a 1.
Oof.
And
That's
one of, oh God. Okay, so
26.
let me no. I rolled an 18 and a 1 for the
Yep.
first one. So disadvantage, wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
And I rolled a nat 20 and a 5 on
Oh
the
my
second
God.
one.
Nice.
Just insult to injury on this. Yeah, so you've got them like under control. And the rest of you are now like getting all together here around Oogna, who's basically now thrashing around in the dirt, has like stuffed most of this cake in her mouth and is like punching herself and the sand and
making like chomping motions.
yeah, like biting at the air.
Yeah.
And Copernicus flies up and you were asking for the gem of true seeing.
I will grab
let me
that from
grab it.
Tromlin if I can grab it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to spike on that one.
So I'll pop that
Okay,
on.
you can
Use my action
spend
to see what's going on.
your action to activate it.
Yeah.
And you can see these fairy creatures that are grappling internally with Oogna.
Cool. I think I can't do anything else I guess I can throw a distracting intrusion on one of them this round.
We'll get out of combat here because I think rather than just have a bunch more rolls when everybody's teaming up here, I think Morgan and Tromlin will approach continuing. Say again?
Oh, I have my sorry, I was making an animation, but I have my reaction still. I've been holding it to grant disadvantage to them, which I can see now.
Yeah, because you're all ganging up on them, I'm not going to bother with any more dice rolls here for this stuff. You guys are Morgan and Tromlin are both continuing to viciously insult these fey creatures and tell them that they should just fuck off and just give up this claim to Oogna's names. And
can I offer something? I do have hold on. Pick screen color. I was thinking that we could transform them into actual discount sprites.
Amazing.
Nice.
Very good.
This is the discount sprite that I offer that they turn into as a result of critical wild magic stuff.
Line up.
Nice.
Oh God.
Very good.
Amazing. Wait, if they're
Um,
all actually in Oogna, can I do the remove curse now?
yes.
Ooh.
And not only that, but this is doing the remove curse is a perfect opportunity for Copernicus to banish the sprites,
Sick.
or the fairy.
So it requires
So,
touch. It
yep.
requires touch. Tromlin gives Oogna a big hug and then removes curse.
So you like just get right in there and tackle the thrashing Oogna and go, no, I will defeat you with love.
No, I
Hug
just
it
wanted to
out.
hug my friend, basically.
Hug it out.
That's fair.
Hey man, chill. The
So I'm
king's
going to
gone.
get you to roll the, there's going to be contested Arcana check. So you're going to roll Arcana. And I'm assuming,
no.
Morgan, you're going to try and goose this and help out because
I will
He's dead.
guidance it beforehand, and I will be
Yeah.
ready with my
So-
reaction.
I will use
So
my
guidance-
hero point if I have to.
well, for now you don't have to. You can use, so you're just rolling with guidance. So you've got an extra plus 1d4.
Okay.
And then of course you've potentially got rerolls.
I got what rolls?
You got like inspirations, and Morgan is there with wild magic options,
Yeah.
but like
Oh,
you can potentially reroll.
I get myself inspiration.
Yep.
All right, I'll do that as well.
I'll roll my little guidance d4. Ooh,
Sure.
that's a 4.
So you got a
No,
plus
that's a 1.
4.
That's a 1. Sorry, it's a clear dice. I got really excited.
All right, so that's a 1. Plus, what does inspiration give me?
Well, just a reroll. You get to roll the dice twice and take the better roll.
Okay, oh, awesome. Okay, well, I'm really glad to hear that because the first one was a 2 with nothing added. Second one, it's a 30-20.
Nice.
Ooh.
Is that with
That
the
is
plus
much
1
better.
from? That's with the plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just scooched it
So-
over the line.
Well, no, but it's contested, right? So this
Right,
matters.
right.
Now
right.
Morgan is.
Ready
What
for...
are you trying to do? So Morgan, you have a couple options here, because one thing you can do is you can use wild magic to bend their luck. You can use your reaction to give them a penalty.
I would sure love that if you did.
I'm
You
just
can.
making sure that I have silvery barbs, and it doesn't. It's silvery barbs is verbal, so I could do that.
And may I drop a
Yeah,
distracting
but-
intrusion? I had a bonus action that I didn't get to use.
There's no saving throw here. They're making a contested
okay.
roll.
Okay.
So what you want to do is penalize a skill check, is what you effectively want to do, which you can do with bend luck. I think you can also, yeah, you can make that. You can silvery barb as a skill check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ability check. Yeah.
So are you going to, so before they make the roll, are you giving them penalties? Or are you just gonna?
Is that gonna be separate or use my reaction?
Actually, no, both of them take your reaction, so never mind. You might as well do the silvery barbs. Okay. So one of them has made it and one of them has not. So that's about the perfect situation. Do you want to use silvery barbs? And one made it?
Yeah.
And that is not going to be as high as Tromlin's dirty 20.
Thank goodness.
One of them beat the dirty 20, one of them didn't. I rolled an 8 and a 17 before their bonuses. The 17 would beat the 20, but you made a reroll. It's a 9. That isn't going to cut it. And banishment.
Yeah.
I believe they get a charisma saving throw.
Yeah. So now I'm going to do a distracting intrusion.
Okay. So that's a saving throw against what? What is that, a wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom 15.
Oogna gets my silvery barbs bonus, by the way.
So that's a fail because I'm using Oogna's stats. So that is a failed wisdom save. So that one will have silver barbs. So what's your spell save DC for this charisma save?
17.
And that's a fail. And this one has silvery, or has and the other one would have made it, but because you did the distracting intrusion,
Yeah.
the disadvantage means a fail because that 11 would be, you got a 17. That 11 actually wouldn't make it. The 11 wouldn't make it. So the second roll fails. Yeah. So here's what happens. Tromlin, you get your hands in there on Oogna as you're thrashing around. And in your mind, Oogna, you're thrashing around, you're eating them. You're like full on stuffing entire versions of yourself in your mouth. You're just like,
delicious.
And then you kind of like snap out of it as you feel Tromlin's hands on your abs. You put your hands on like the rock hard abs and remove curse, which you are casting as like an avatar of Erevan, of Trickery God. And Copernicus, through the lens of the Gem of True Seeing, you see the three Oognas that are wrestling, basically. You see the link between two of them temporarily shiver. And you go, booyah, banish. I'm going to make
Wait. Hold on.
upscale it.
I gotta
What's
get
that?
these motherfucking Fae off my motherfucking plane.
Perfect.
God damn it.
Amazing.
Please put that in chat.
You can upcast that to affect both of them. It's technically one creature, but
Nope. I cast 5th level now, so I
That's
can
true.
hit 2 as a base casting.
That is true.
I just saw that. You're right. Perfect.
Yeah.
Because I just remembered you don't have any blood dice left anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So you wouldn't have been able to. So yeah, perfect. Bam. They're banished. They are fey creatures that were summoned by the fairy curse that was placed on Oogna. So they are sent to the Feywild. So just 1 second there, Oogna, you feel that you're grappling with these other versions of yourself. You've got these memories of your sisters. You've got this like knowledge that you're just Oogna. What's the Bonecrusher? What sugar tusks? What's that? Bam. The curse is lifted.
I've only been one
You
Oogna.
can
There's
remember-
only ever been me.
You can remember having these memories, but you remember them now as illusory. You remember that this was fairy magic. You can feel it. You are Oogna Sugar Tusks, the Bonecrusher. It was you all along.
Amazing. I think I will.
And you're lying in the sand, covered in frosting, with Tromlin hugging you.
Yep.
And Morgan fluttering over you, and Copernicus blowing on his finger guns.
Oogna's been like screaming for the past like 5 seconds or so. It's like, I'll eat you, raw. And then as Tromlin hugs her, and there's like a little glow, her eyes will snap open, and she'll go, "My name is Oogna Sugar Tusks. I'm the only one in control of this body."
Hell yeah.
Now remember, this is the only time that eating Fey food solves a Fey problem. This is the only time that counts. This never again.
Don't eat Fey food. Eat Fey. Points to Morgan. Have fun. Walks off.
Oogna just blushes.
Morgan is just slightly scared for a second. He's like, God, I could be eaten by a person really easily. They don't even have to
that's
be
not what I meant.
They don't even have to be Oogna sized.
Suddenly there's an owlbear, because you're like rolling around in the sand, and Trey is now assuming this is not alarming anymore. It seems to be playtime.
Yeah.
Oh, dust bath.
Yeah.
So you'll have like a beak grab you by an arm and like start
tussle me around. This is like when the like family's German Shepherd comes over and is like, "Oh, you're playing on the ground." Or you just start wrestling.
I mean, except more alarming because it's like grizzly bears playing.
It's like a grizzly bear. Yeah, that's fine.
But with beaks.
You
Ernie,
did
can
bear.
you do identify on this well?
I can. I can even do legend lore on it. If you give me an hour, I'm very tired.
I'm tired too.
We
Let's
should.
all have a brief break.
Yeah, I just
What if-
ate like myself twice, and not in a fun, sexy way, like in a weird way. I feel weird about it.
Could we go back to camp? I'm a little worried about those guys. They're being a bit weird.
I can do
Oh no, they're
identify
just
if you give me
stoned.
10 minutes. Because
They're
that
just
doesn't need a spell
stoned.
slot.
That's
That
all
just
it is.
needs.
Trauma will
I-
come clean the group. Oh no, see, I put cat time in their food, which is like catnip. So they're just all
Oh,
drunk.
Oh,
okay,
okay.
that's fine.
It'll be
God, I
fine.
could be
They're also
drunk right
not.
now. That would be helpful. Also, all I can taste is
So
sand. Blah, blah.
the elder Melkoi is like clumsily floating towards you. He's like sort of like doing like a flying, and
I'm sad that
catches
I'm
up
dying.
and lands, and says, uh, "Oh, by the great Jinn, did you drink the waters?"
No, we
no.
don't drink the water yet.
Oh, thank goodness! This is a
What
place
do?
of great magic. You
What happens
absolutely
if you
should
drink
not
the-
drink the waters,
What
not
happens if you drink
without
the
the
water?
proper rites. Without the proper rites, to most it would be poison. But this is a magical spring, a place that the jinns created long ago. We can create magic potions from here, but if you were to simply drink or bathe in the waters, terrible things can happen.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
To anyone that we might give this water to, it wouldn't have to just be the person taking it from the well.
I don't understand what you are asking. This is a place of wild magic.
Mm.
Anything could happen.
Mm,
Stay
yeah.
well away.
Oh.
Come, let us return. Let's return to the camp.
If 1 second,
My
I'm
wings are
going to
so tired.
take my water flask and I'm going to try to get some of the well water.
Ooh.
I openly, or are you going to do it sneakily? Because you've got all
Sneakily.
your.
I'm not going to.
Mr.
Wait,
Mr.
these says
Please, could
djinn
you
water?
could you help me? I'm so tired.
Never mind.
Sorry, what was
I'm so new to flying. I'm gonna distract the elder and play wimpy.
cool?
I'm
What
not
was
used
your
to these
question,
wings.
Randy?
You said this is genie water?
Yeah, he said this place was made by the jinn. He
No,
also
never
said
mind.
it's a
Trauma's not touching his
wild.
water.
It's also
he's got
wild
too
magic.
much-
That's fair.
Trauma's got too much survival instincts. Like, nah, I ain't touching any genie shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the main thing is he said it's a place of wild magic, and you've got enough experience with Morgan's wild magic to know that.
Yeah,
that
let's
can
just
mean
go. I scoop
bring
Morgan
in
up.
anything.
I scoop Morgan up as I
Right.
walk by, and I just make a comment how I'm gonna pull up my old baby Bjorn for her.
I'm gonna be carried. I was just trying to help you out. I'm fine.
I appreciate it, but then I realized I might turn into something.
Hey! I'm not a child. Stop putting my arms in these. Hey, we don't know how delicate my wings are yet. I've barely flown with them. Oh my god!
I give her a piece of candy.
Oh.
All right.
New baby Faye.
I'm not
Okay,
even a baby, guys.
as you make your way back, I mean, yeah. As you make your way back to the camp, it's truly dusk now. It's not completely dark, but the sun is setting. And out over the desert. You can much more clearly see the city oasis in the rocky outcroppings. As you go back to the camp, everything seems to have calmed down a lot. Again, like they weren't like out of their minds because you seasoned the food. It's not like when you affect this many people, it's not like they're going to be overdosing or something. Everyone was just feeling really mellow until suddenly crazy shit queered the
Yeah.
vibe. But now that it's calmed down again, everyone's sort of
Chill.
very relaxed. and chill and still feasting and partying. The overturned table's been righted, and a few people are looking at you all a little scared from all the crazy stuff that happened. But things have definitely calmed down. And the Prince Assad will come over and say, "My friends, are you all right? Is everything okay?"
All is well, Prince Assad. There was a temporary strange commotion, but all is well now. And a special thank you to your retinue or advisor Melkoy, who was able to explain to us that we stumbled somewhere a little bit dangerous, so we were able to return safely home.
And Melkai will say, they were at the well. I stopped them before they put a finger near it or anything of that nature. And the prince looks like, "Oh, the well," and then calms down when he hears you didn't actually go into it. Yeah, like for the rest of the evening, you can all get a rest. The tent is set up for Tromlin to do so. Oh, did we just lose Tromlin on the?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he went to the bathroom.
BRB.
He might have, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he meant to shut off the camera. So, oops.
Oops. Is Perny able to get his hands on any like raw meat or organs to help refill his blood dice?
Ooh.
You can ask. There's nothing in the feast of that nature, but like if you ask about it, they'll be like, certainly, stranger. If you're sort of like, can we get some more? Can we get some ingredients for cooking or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Sorry, I had to use the restroom. When I put my computer down, I closed my window back.
Oh no, no worries.
No worries. No worries. Yeah, so like you can certainly get them to give you something for Barb. But also you've learned this new spell. And you've heard that apparently the name Shukek Za is something tied to a cult in the cities of Wahad here. And one of the things I noticed when I looked up the spell, since it was of interest,
you just need to know the name, and
Yeah.
the more you know about it, the more information you can get. And I already know a fair bit about Shukek Za.
Yeah, well, and it depends on whether we're talking about Shukek Za, the entity, or which would be a harder sell, right? Being that it's what's the spell name? I can't find my tab.
Legend lore.
Legend lore, that was it. I couldn't remember the second word. Because like obviously when you're using such things to poke into the business of like gods and godlike entities, there's more of a question. But it's person, place, or object, right? So arguably a god wouldn't be a person, but would be more like a force that may or may not be subject to such a thing. But a place, on the other hand,
like the temple of Shukek Za.
like the temple of Shukek Za.
Oh.
And so while Tromlin is quietly meditating and working on attuning the clue or the raven's eye, the eye of Baba Yaga to himself, to fully take advantage of its powers, and everyone's getting a nice long rest and getting back some spell slots. Oogna, you find you're actually down a whole bunch of hit points after everything was banished. You ended up taking all the vicious mockery damage and everything. You were like, what the hell?
Ow,
And all the
my brain
punching
hurts.
yourself damage. But a nice long rest will help with that.
Yeah.
You begin playing around with the casting. It's only a 10-minute casting time. You could try this when you have some time to sit quietly.
Oh yeah, I'll cast for Shukek Za.
Yeah, and so you will see the temple that you remember from your memories. You'll once again see the young Indiana
Copernicus
Jones, Copernicus Bones, with his fancy fedora, and his sort of a bullwhip, but it's really a fishing pole setup. And coming up to the outside of this stone black onyx-like ziggurat with its obelisks on either side of the great doors, and you'll see this scene, which you've seen again recently in visions, but then you will see a pulling out of, like, as though the camera, because of course you're looking at this third person, you see yourself, but then you zoom up and out, like flying, like yourself with a fly spell, moving at full speed, as you go up into the desert sky and up until you can see, and maybe it's time to put up the world map, Alina, if you can.
Already done. We're there. Or do we need the more
And you
zoomed out
can,
one?
the full world map, I think, is what we'll need.
Okay, let me grab
Oh,
that
hang
one.
on. I was like, why can't I see everything? Because it's frozen, yeah, you can just get the edge of the Desert of Ix with that other one. We need to get the whole world map so we can more clearly
Oops.
see the areas I'm going to point to. And so you can see the Wahadi Empire out in the deserts. You're in the north of the Wahadi Empire, due west of the holy Ibisha. You can see that one great river that comes down, and up that river, out in what appear to just be some hills in the desert, probably in the region of where the A on Great Desert is, on the word great. You can clearly make out the mountains to the north, and just sort of above and a bit to the, actually, I guess more like directly above the G, we'll say, a couple of cursor lengths. You can clearly see the landscape beyond, and mentally have a map of where in the deserts that temple is. And that's where we're going to leave off for tonight.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to pull the subscriber list. I'll have to do that next time.
Okay. So I'll remind our audience with that everyone who's subscribed to the channel is entered into the role for some artwork. I think we're catching up now and slowly getting out
Getting there.
some art to the last few games.
I will be making
so-
some discount Sprite stickers and
Hell
holographic.
yes. Hell yes.
Excellent.
Look forward to
Nice.
that.
Nice.
Anybody have anything to shout out?
Everyone's roleplay this session was so good, but like extra bonus superstar points to Alina for
Aw.
roleplaying 3 characters at the same time. That was
Thank you.
like some of the
Thank you.
best roleplay I've seen. That was epic. But like everybody fucking killed it this session. So I just wanted to shout that out. Like
Yeah,
everyone,
yeah.
such good standout scenes.
Honestly, so good to just play with some fucking pros. You guys are great.
Hell yeah.
And always
I know.
props to our wonderful DM.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was
Dungeon
such an
biologist.
interesting encounter setup. Such an interesting encounter
Right?
setup.
Well, the build up to Oogna regaining her names has been coming for a while, and I wanted to
Yeah.
make sure that it hit
Yeah.
hard enough and wasn't just like, oh, you guys get a powerful remove curse
The
going and
cake.
you're done.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, yeah, your cake and my sister isn't cake is
That amazing. Hilarious.
Good
I just want to say
lines.
my instincts were right from the start. Just eat it.
Yeah.
yeah. It's
You
a cake,
were.
yeah,
Yeah.
cake.
You're right.
Yep.
You
That
see
was
that?
my way of introducing sugar back into the equation.
Nice.
Yeah.
Literally
Mhm.
sugar.
Yep. And I think that's the last of the curses you guys have had. For
my
how
God.
long? What
Yeah.
percentage of this game has the player characters spent cursed
Most of
in
it.
one way or another? Like most of it.
I have permanent strength damage, and I've permanently lost 1 hit point, and I have 5 temporary hit points or 5 max hit points I've lost, but can get back. So I got a little bit.
Yep.
I got a little bit of work to do. But
Wine,
not a
wine,
good
wine. I died, Peter. I died.
Only for a day.
That's the wild
I got
magic
better.
shit for you, man. I quite enjoyed that ending of that
Oh
scene
yeah.
with the wild with the way out being epic
Yeah.
casting of Dimension Door leads to your death, but you rolled the wild magic for reincarnation.
Yeah, it's rad.
That was great.
It was a good out. Perfect. Okay. Well, if nobody has any upcoming stuff to shout out,
I'm gonna be in a clown show.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
That's always
Got a
fun.
clown cabaret in Vancouver at the end of the month. I think it's on the 28th. I don't like to think
Cool.
about time, but that is, I guess, kind of soon.
Yep.
And exciting. I plan on drawing and quartering an evil executive.
Oh, good.
So if
Very
you're in
nice.
Vancouver, there will be Cheetos.
Amazing.
And hopefully also salmon.
Good.
Nice.
Salmon and Cheetos, the food of your people.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Anything else? Any other shout outs?
I should have Empyrean Wilds tomorrow on Altered Echo Archives if you want to come check that out. It'll be noon PST, 3 EST, I believe. I don't know.
PDT.
Time change is weird. I hate time change. It's not happening.
Oh,
Oh
right.
God, yeah.
You don't have to say it anymore. You can just say
Yeah.
Pacific time
Pacific.
because
Specific.
BC is never changing again.
Ooh.
For those of you who
I
didn't know, BC went to daylight savings permanently as of this.
Very nice.
I put up one of the storyboard
hell
pages
yeah.
that I made.
Cool.
So you can see here there's Perny and the sheep.
Yeah, audience, if anybody wants to drop the link to the Discord in the chat, feel free to go to the Discord and check out all the fun stuff that gets up to there. Lots of good art posts in the Discord.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's get out of
All
here.
right.
I need a bathroom break.
We'll try again in
Thanks,
2 weeks, but we'll
everybody.
see how the
See
schedule
y'all.
works.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hello.
Awesome.
Thank
awesome.
you.
See ya.
Yay.
Let's go
Love y'all,
raiding.
bye.